Hello, everybody. It is Arty of Arty's Corporate Fiction. Back with you tonight for another casual, impromptu live stream. We got another group of videos that we put together, thanks to Mandy and thanks to a little bit of my own research. So a couple of them I got that are a little bit of throwbacks to old school stuff. But I hope to entertain you tonight. So before we get started, I really appreciate that like button. This first one, I feel like most everybody has already seen at this point. It involves a certain Karen from Plano, Texas. I know where Plano's at. Apparently saying some certain untoward things towards a group of Indian women. And eventually she got arrested. I can only assume it's for harassment, but I guess I'll find out here in a second. But yeah, I hope you guys have had a good weekend so far, and we're gonna get the show on the road. I also have behind me a Fallout crate that just arrived today. So we're gonna have an unboxing video on top of everything else. So yep. All right, guys. Let's get the show on the road.
Shut the fuck up! Who do you think you go back to India? Go back to India! Why? We don't want you here! You don't want to hang out with We don't want you here! If things are so great in your country, then stay there.
Is he drunk? Well, I mean, I think that's the obvious. I think the obvious answer is yes.
Don't fuck with me. I will fuck
We were not talking to you. You came here. Get lost.
Oh, you're fucking hurry.
Come closer. Come closer. Oh my God, guys, record. She's hitting me. She's hitting me. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, she's hitting me. She's hitting me. Fuck y'all. Fucking furry ass bitches. Hello, yes.
I'm pretty sure the translator's wrong. I don't think she called them furries. I think she called them another.
We are in the hospital for 50 months and this woman just attacked us. I'd like to...
I'm gonna call the cops.
She is just accusing us. She's making racist slurs. She came to hit my friend and she's coming back to me right now. She's standing in front of me. We have it all on video. We are 4 of us. Yeah, and she threatened us with... Okay. She's a white woman wearing a black dress.
No, I'm not white.
True, Jessa. True.
I'm Mexican.
She's Mexican.
I'm Mexican. And I paid my fucking way here.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow. All right. If there was any sort of plausible doubt whether or not she hit the camera or the person holding the camera, that was obvious that she just assaulted her or battered her right in front of everybody.
White woman wearing a black dress.
No, I'm not white. I'm Mexican.
She's Mexican.
I'm Mexican. And I paid my fucking way here.
Oh my God, she's hitting my friend now.
I am not hitting
She tried to
your
suck
friend.
the phone.
You guys are all
I
about...
don't know.
But still,
She just
battery.
hit my hand. She tried to hit my phone away.
I'm gonna video y'all.
I'm at the 69 parking lot.
Oh, here.
Why do these folks always video themselves doing the thing? Don't answer that question. It's rhetorical. But why?
Can you please send some help?
Oh, these fucking Indians. They come to America because they want a better life.
Yes,
But
please.
they're obviously not living the great life in India.
No, she has a fan, but I'm scared.
If we even talk to you, why did you walk up to us to talk to you?
Yes.
Because I hate you fucking Indians. That's why. Did you guys come to our country?
If you are Mexican, why don't you go back to Mexico?
And you want everything.
You're Mexican. How does that make
I'm a Mexican American. I was born
What makes you
here.
think that we are not
Were you
American?
born here?
What
Born
makes
here?
you think that we are
Because
not?
of the way you speak. Because I'm a Mexican American, but I speak English.
The 4 of us were talking. What?
All 4 of them have been speaking English to her. So her problem is the accent?
Why would you come and talk to us and make a race of some camera?
Now she's hitting the third person.
I'm not
So that's what? 1, 2, 3 counts of battery?
going to talk to you when you have
Vidisha, don't engage.
If you want to turn your fucking camera off, I'm happy to talk.
We are
Turn it
Indians
off.
and she's telling us go back to
You're
your
the one who
country.
came and talked to me. I'm talking with my
yelled at
friends.
us. We were just standing
Everywhere I
talking.
fucking go, you Indians are fucking everywhere.
So she's talking.
If life here, and please, I'm trying to be civil here.
Yes.
I'm trying to be civil here after you literally just attacked 3 different women in the span of the last 5 minutes. But no, let me be serious here. Let me be civil.
If life is so great in India, why the fuck are y'all here?
I don't know if you can say.
Why are
She's
y'all
coming
here?
back. She's coming
I'm
back.
here. This is a country where I am a naturalized citizen here. You have.
You're a
Vidisha,
naturalized
Vidisha,
citizen.
let
You're
me
not
go.
a
Vidisha, don't
born
engage.
and raised
Vidisha, don't
citizen.
engage.
Don't
Okay.
engage. Don't
Why are
engage.
you here?
Don't engage.
I'm not going to talk to you because you are not my friend. You're a
No, you're not
nobody.
my
You're a
friend.
stranger, and you have no right to come and talk to us.
No,
like
you're
this.
right. You know what, ma'am? You're right.
We will do
Ma'am,
that.
I
We
am
will do that.
sorry.
We'll do that.
Ma'am, I am sorry.
We'll do that.
You know what?
No, this is battery.
We'll do that.
I'm not.
Okay, well, fuck you.
Don't touch
Peace, I'm trying to reach out. Peace,
We'll do that.
I
No, you're not.
overstepped my bounds, and I'm sorry.
She's
Yeah, it's a little bit too late for that.
suddenly apologizing and saying peace. I don't know what that means, but
But please have them come here because we are not feeling safe
We
here.
don't
What
feel
the-
safe right now.
What? Well, I'm not gonna hurt you guys.
You literally just attacked 3 of them.
Look at me. I'm all of 100 pounds, and you guys weigh well over 200 pounds.
Wow. What?
Now she's working on
A
it.
bit.
Stop videoing me. I swear to God, I will fucking break your fucking camera. Stop! I'm walking away. I'm leaving y'all alone. Turn the fucking cameras off. You too, bitch. Turn that fucking camera off or I will fucking break my
No, not yet.
Turn the
Not yet. I don't see anybody.
I'm going to go to the restaurant. Let's just go to the restaurant.
3 officers are on their way. There's nobody over there. But she's not. She's not.
Oh my god, now she's going to the third friend.
My friend.
Are you with them?
She's yeah. She's coming back. Stop, woman! And she's reaching.
Oh my god, she's... Please come. Please get here quickly.
Shaburi, don't engage. Shaburi.
Hey, there's a car coming. Be careful.
You want that in the restaurant?
Yeah, that's yeah. Yes, sir. Here. There she is. Thank you, sir.
Oh, damn. Cops work fast, I guess. Thankfully.
All of you can back up that way, please.
Sure.
Help you by walking the hallway, okay?
That proclamation.
So my understanding is she did get arrested. And I think Kick or not Kick, what's his face? Team Skeptic got her mugshot as a thumbnail. She was arrested, I assume, for battery and or assault. I kind of wish there was a second video, but I don't think there is. And then she allegedly terroristic threats because what she allegedly threatened to shoot the 4th one. Gotcha. Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, we got a next one. Press release on Facebook with her booking photo. Gotcha. All right, let's see what we got next one. Some of these I wasn't able to download right. Excuse me. Goodness. Terrorism, yes, but terroristic threats usually can usually be defined as, you know, threat like actually openly threatening to kill somebody. That's a terroristic threat in Texas. So it's not. It doesn't have to be a political like threat. It could just be threatening to commit harm against somebody. Uh, I know I had one from Code Blue Cam. What am I doing? Ah, here we go.
On June 23, 2022, an officer conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle after discovering it had not been registered since January of 2020 in West Salem, Wisconsin.
It's gonna be 16 in Maple Street. They're pulling over here. It'll be on a black Chevy Equinox occupied ×2.
Copy with previous license number you gave me.
Upon approach, the officer asked the driver several times to hang up the phone and identify himself, to which he refused.
All right.
Hey, man. Got your license proof insurance?
No, I don't. This is my girlfriend's phone. I'm calling her right now.
You don't need to call her. Hang up the phone for me. Hang it up. What's that?
Hey, Mom.
Oh, my.
I just got pulled over, and we on the highway right now. I was coming back to come. Oh, yes.
I couldn't hear what she said.
Can I just talk to them?
He's right here. He can hear you.
Oh.
I literally was about to come back and come grab you and the baby and go back home. That's what I was just coming.
Yes, okay.
He can hear you though, Mom.
I just let him know that he won't come over. So then
He can hear you. Talk to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm stopping her for. I saw the registration expired like 2 years ago.
when I looked up and then I tried to get into Wisconsin and he won't sign over.
Okay, so somebody else is on it. All right, you got paperwork on it?
Yeah, my ex-husband, yeah.
You got paperwork or something on it? Hang up the phone, man. It's your traffic stop. I get what's going on now, though.
Paperwork in the car.
Yeah, it's...
Let's get an ID from you first.
I don't have my IDs at the house.
Once he was asked to step out of the vehicle, he put it in drive and took off at a high rate of speed, nearly running over the officer's feet.
Take a second, 1040. How about for me, man? How about for me? Take a second, 1040.
Oh!
He's taking off westbound 16, taking off male black driver.
I've been taking off westbound 16, male black driver. In the area of 16 and Maple.
The driver was later identified as 29-year-old Devontae Bradley. The officer didn't pursue Devontae, but located his vehicle a short time later in the Home Depot parking lot. Police checked a nearby hotel, and they stated Devontae and his passenger were there making phone calls and were soon picked up. The original owner of the vehicle was contacted, but claimed she didn't know much about Devontae and didn't have his contact information.
It's not
Weeks
his
later,
mom.
police went to speak with the owner of the vehicle. When they knocked on the door, Devontae answered, and the officer clearly recognized him as the suspect in his fleeing case.
Well. Nope. Nope.
607, give me a second.
Uh-oh.
Devontae slammed the door in his face and later attempted to flee through a side window.
That was his girlfriend. He was just calling her Ma as like a pet name.
607, I had one takeoff back in the house. He's locked inside. Everybody can respond 1040. Just hold him perimeter for now. 607 information.
I know.
I was here to follow up on a vehicle pursuit with the RO of the vehicle, and the suspect of the pursuit answered the door and then slammed it on me.
Who is it?
I don't know his name. I think it's Devontae, but...
The guy that took off from you guys?
Yeah. So it's a second door here. There's only one way in and one way out.
So that's the door, and that's
the door to all the apartments, and there's not a door on the other side.
There's a window, though.
The second... What's that?
There's a window, though, right?
I don't think there is a window.
There's a window on this one.
You want to get 118 over here? Just, I think he was wearing a wife beater, black male, tattoos. Just keep an eye on these windows on the side over here. Just look careful at the door. He's a violent felon. Yeah. I'm just gonna see if I can get a search warrant or something, and then I'll let you know. Felony fleeing. Get back.
118, he just stuck his head out the window right here.
Ha! Whoop. Help.
Stuck his head out the window. He's popped his head out. He saw me right here.
Stand by for a second.
Well, so my understanding so far is he was stopped because the vehicle had registration that was expired for 2 years, and I think that's as far as they got before he just before he just ran out, and so he's got felony evading on top of that. But so far, that's all we know as the audience.
Wait for 118.
He went back in. Yeah, stand by for a second. Waiting for 118. Yeah, hey.
What did I do wrong, though?
Come on out here.
What did I
Can you show me your other hand? Yeah, come on out. Come on out.
do wrong, though?
We want to talk to you about something.
Why can't y'all talk to me right here? Like, I don't understand what I did.
I am not the officer that's here that originally was at the window, or at the door. Come on, just come on over here for a second.
I don't know what I did wrong, bro. And that's not cool.
I will be able to talk to you about that, but when you shut the door in our face,
Handcuffs and all this other weird shit, like, I'm not with that.
when you fled from us and you fled back into the apartment, we didn't know what to think.
What do you mean? I'm scared.
611, I have contact. There's nothing to be scared about. No, come on, look. No, not anymore. Look, I didn't know you had anything. I didn't know you had anything on you.
I don't have nothing.
I know. So let's talk about this, okay? So I'm Nate.
What's the reach of the taser? Not that far away. I'm sure Deacon could probably give you an effective range, but I'm going to say it's probably 10 to 15 feet max, and that looks a lot more than just 10 to 15 feet.
What's your name?
Talk about what?
About a situation, that's why we're here.
What situation?
The situation was involving a fleeing in a vehicle from the police.
Okay.
Do you remember anything like
That
that?
has nothing to do with me.
Okay, so then can we talk about it a little further?
No, we talking now, but that don't have nothing to do with me.
What's your first name? Just so we make sure that we're talking to the right person. My name's Nate. What's your first name?
Who are y'all looking for?
Who are we looking for?
Yeah.
What's your name? I want to make sure. Well, why is it such a difficult thing to give me your name?
Who are y'all looking for?
We're looking to talk to you in this situation. About, like I already talked to you about, the officer that was here originally was here to talk to you.
Because he just trying to bust open the door like...
Well, so it wasn't me, right? You know that, right?
He didn't try to bust open the door. He knocked on the door. You opened it up, and then you closed it on the officer. He was trying to keep the door open, but then you were able to shut it down, shut the door completely. That's what we saw in the other body cam footage. There was nothing about the police trying to bust down the door. He knocked on the door. You opened it up casually, and then when you realized it was the cops, you shut it back down. The cop tried to keep it open, but was unsuccessful.
But still, like, what did I do wrong?
We wanted to talk to you about the
Okay,
fleeing.
you can still talk to me, but I know if I come up here, y'all gonna try to handcuff me
No,
and take me to jail.
no. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. That's not the whole situation right now. The whole situation is I need to figure out first and foremost who you are, and then I need to talk to the other officer.
Obviously.
I do know who you are, but I want you to confirm. I want you to confirm the name, Jake. Full name, date of birth. Devontae.
Okay, I just got out of cross county.
Yeah. So, but we know that it's you. We know who you are. I'll get all the info right here. Just hold on one sec. 6'11". Can you just go with all the info on Devontae? Last name, date of birth.
They trying to bust the door open.
Yeah. So
be on that stuff, man.
Bradley.
What do we got his phone out for? Like.
Oh, I'm showing him. He's showing me all your info.
I literally just got out of cross county. If they would have suspected me.
So he has a. So he right there. You see a picture. I guess that they got for the body cam footage. So, like, bruh, this is you.
So this is the officer that's investigating right now. Okay, so that's why he was here. He wasn't trying to bust down your door. So okay, so Devontae, can I talk to you about that?
I'm already knowing that if I come out there, y'all gonna try to handcuff me and some other bull stuff.
First of all, I just want to talk to you.
Am I right or am I wrong?
No, I don't know that right now, Devontae.
Am I right or am I wrong?
I don't know, Devontae. I don't know all the details. So,
am I right or am I wrong?
Devontae, regardless, we're not going away. So we need to talk to you, identify you. And if that doesn't happen, we're going to force entry into that room if we get a search warrant. So if you want to make this easy, we just need to talk to you, man.
Because they don't know for certain that he's there, because my understanding, they do need a search warrant. The reason why they need a search warrant is because they don't know with 100% certainty that that is Devontae. They have the eyewitness matching description, but he's not the owner of that apartment. It's somebody else owns it. So that's why they would probably need a search warrant in order to get inside the house.
We want to talk to you a little closer in person. Potentially, Devontae, you might have charges on you potentially for the fleeing. He has to figure out and he has to talk to you about that. But then it sounds like there's also a situation in Ohio where you have a felony warrant.
And they don't want me because I'm fighting.
Okay, that's fine. That's all we need to verify.
Then we just need to also then verify this felony, this other situation, not the Ohio situation, but this fleeing thing. That's why he was here to talk to you in the first place. You slammed the door on us, so that's why I showed up.
He tried to budge in on the door.
So
I got scared. He had his
yeah, that's fine. That's all right.
Devontae, so here's the deal. Can you talk to me for a sec? If he just peeps around.
No, he can stay right there. He's perfectly fine.
So can I come a little closer to you to talk to you?
No, because you're gonna grab me and some more stuff, and I'm like scared for my life right now.
Devontae, there's nothing to be scared of. I don't have my hand on.
Trying to take me to jail for what though?
Potentially, we want to talk to you about the situation of fleeing.
You're talking right now.
Devontae, I need you to read your rights and stuff too.
Read me my rights, and that means
because I want to ask you questions about that incident.
That you're gonna try to take me to jail. You're trying to read me my rights.
So here's the situation.
So reading your rights automatically doesn't mean you're going to jail. Because honestly, an officer, before they start to question you, you don't even have to be under arrest or even detained for that matter. But they can read you your rights, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to be arrested or are under arrest. They just need to talk to you in terms of their investigation.
Okay, Devontae, here's the deal. I don't know if your first name is Devontae. I recognize you from the fleeing. So right now...
Now, the officer that's talking right now, he does say that I have a positive ID that that's you. And so we're going to take you to jail on that basis, based on the positive ID. And if you go back inside, we'll get a search warrant to open up the house to effectuate the arrest. So there's no going around that. And I think that's what this officer is trying to tell him, that there's no...
I'm telling you, you are under arrest. I want to talk to you about that situation. If you flee inside the house again, I'm going to end up breaking through that door.
Listen, I'm not, but at the same time, like...
I can show you pictures that I have, and you can help me confirm that.
So he has probable cause to place you under arrest right now based on the fleeing situation. So he has photos of that. That's why he was here, because he wanted to talk to you and confirm some information. So right now, he just told you you're under arrest for fleeing.
Right, so you're about to take me to jail.
Well, he wants to read your rights and talk to you.
You're about to take me to... If he he's reading.
They're going to take you to jail for right now for felony evading. Right now, set aside the potential warrant that they said that they might have on him in Ohio. Right now, they have probable cause to arrest him for fleeing a lawful traffic stop. That's what they have him on for. That's what we're talking about right now. We're not even talking about whatever potential warrants that he has elsewhere.
My rights, he's definitely trying to take me to jail, right?
Good English, man. I don't know the details.
I don't know the full. I'm not going to discuss all that here.
What do you mean not discuss all that?
I want to discuss the situation with you right now. If you feel like you don't want to talk to me, yes, I'm going to arrest you for fleeing.
I'm talking to you.
You're not, though, because we're not.
I need to read your rights. There's a legal process in place, man. I'm just letting you know right now you're under arrest.
You're about to take me to jail. You're saying I'm under arrest.
Because he told you you're under arrest right now. So right now he can't ask you questions about that. You have rights. Your rights. You need to be read your rights in order for him to continue questioning you about anything like this.
I'm really scared for my life right now.
Okay, there's nothing to be scared of. The only thing.
Okay, neither officer has anything. Neither of them appear to have their hands on either a taser or their firearm. They're both holstered. They're talking to him normally. This is textbook de-escalation that they're trying to reason with him, but he's being kind of a jackass.
That would be happening right now. You'd either be released on a signature bond or you'd go to La Crosse County Jail. That'd be the situation that we're dealing with right now. But if you go back in the apartment, Devontae.
I'm listening.
If you go back in the apartment, Devontae, we're gonna get a warrant. Okay? And we're gonna knock down the door. We don't want to do that. We want to take this peacefully. We just want to talk to you, but when he knocked on the door, he just wanted to talk to you. Originally, then you slammed the door in his face, and then he recognized you.
Did you or did you not
I did, because I have a felony.
Was I lying? No, I was not lying.
I'm not arguing with you on that.
Devontae, here's the deal. I wasn't here for any of that, right?
Mom, they trying to take me to jail, and I literally just got out of the cross county. They didn't mention nothing about none of that stuff. And then look, you're trying to run towards me. You're going to make me scared for my life.
We're not doing that.
You literally just whispered to him and just said something to him, dude.
You're in control of this right now.
Devontae, I said no. I said we're not doing that. So here's the deal.
You're in control right now.
Here's the deal. We want to make this peaceful. I know you got mom on the phone, so maybe mom can talk to. The situation is we have probable cause to place you under arrest. That doesn't mean necessarily you're going to La Crosse County Jail. Depends on what the charges are. You could be issued a signature bond. If you're not issued a signature bond, you're going to go to jail. Okay, but I can guarantee you that if you
going to jail, bro.
We don't.
I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow to go to court and all this other stuff to see, because I'm already facing charges. That's what you're not understanding.
What charges are you facing?
Charges in La Crosse.
Yeah, for what?
Charges in La Crosse. The La Crosse lore and cinematic universe just keeps on building, man.
They trying to hit me with a sex case right now. They trying to hit me with a.
Hey, can you stay back in there?
Assault on a police officer right now. Assault on a minor right now.
So, Devontae, can you see though? Can you see when you're reading off all these things to us that we want to talk to you, but the behavior that we're kind of in right now also raises. Also, no, we're not. I said we're not doing.
I think he said a sex case. I don't know what specifically though.
I said we're not doing that.
I'm really scared for my life right now.
So, Devontae, here's the deal. Nope, I want to tell you something too. There's more officers coming, okay? Because they
just don't rush me.
We're not rushing you. I want you to do that, and we're ready to do that for you. We're not gonna bull rush you. We're not gonna. Devontae, we're not gonna grab you. We're not gonna do anything like that. We want to peacefully talk to you, but this needs to be done in a situation not like this. Okay? We need to get closer to you. Okay? Yes, we probably will place you in handcuffs because he told you you're under arrest. So here's the situation. You're under arrest right now, so part of the arrest process is being placed in handcuffs.
Right, then you're going to take me down.
Remember, like I said, there's a possibility. I don't know all the charges he has on you. If he has a multitude of charges and he has felony charges and stuff like that, and you're on a felony bail or bond,
that's what I'm
are you? Yeah. So then, unfortunately, Devontae, you're going to go to La Crosse County Jail.
That's what I'm saying, and I'm not about to get out, dude.
Devontae, but we're not going away. The situation
is they're trying to explain. They haven't been given the opportunity to say the full sentence of what they're trying to say. What they're trying to say is, Devontae, we're not going away. You are under arrest, but you're going to make things so much worse for yourself if you go back inside the apartment. They haven't said that. They haven't. I don't think they fully explained that to him yet. But I think that's what they're trying to tell him, that we're trying to be civil here. We're trying to make this as smooth and as calm as possible. But you are going to make it so much worse for yourself if you go back into that apartment. Because if you do that and you lock the door, now you're telling us now it's like a barricaded suspect situation.
is not going away. You going back into your apartment isn't going to change this situation. We're not leaving. Okay? So we're trying to handle this peacefully, and we're trying to get this done right here, right now. We're not bull rushing you. We're not screaming at you. No one's pointing guns at you or anything like that. Originally, when you came back out, I did have my hand on my gun, right? Because I didn't. And what did I say? Can I see your other hand? Yep. And then I took my hand off my gun.
Eventually, officers convinced Devontae to give up and turn himself in peacefully.
To me.
Thank God.
Okay? Devontae, here's the deal. I'm gonna take one step in. You can shut your apartment door. Okay, that's fine. We see. Here's the deal. We don't know we can't see what you have inside there. So, yep, I'm gonna take one step closer to you. Okay.
We're not gonna rush you.
So we're not rushing you. What I want you to do is do you have your mom on the phone still?
Yeah.
You want to just set the phone on the ground?
You can leave her on.
You can leave her on the phone. You can just set her on the ground. If you wanna prop it up, you can prop it up right there on the. I know.
So if you just go like this,
put your hands behind.
put your hands on you.
Put your hands behind your back. Just.
We're not.
No. You can face me. No, Devontae, you're probably going.
Yeah, I do think this is a video I wanted to show my brother. He sent me a video that he wants to show me as well, but I think this will be a good video to showcase to him.
Jail. We've already talked about that. Devontae, you have a felony bail, so we got to get it over with. We're not going away. Yeah, for sure. I got cigarettes in my car.
Hey, another cop who uses cigarettes as a de-escalation tactic. There you go.
I got cigarettes in my car. We'll let you smoke, but we're gonna put you in handcuffs. I'll light it for you. I got a lighter. Just relax. Devontae, I'm gonna walk a little closer towards you. Okay?
Unless he smokes too.
I'm gonna walk a little closer towards you. It's okay. I'm gonna grab your arm. Okay, I'm gonna put it behind. I'm not gonna hurt you. No one's hurting you. Put your hand behind your. Yep. Is this your mom? He'll hold the phone. He'll hold the phone to mom. Hold it for you.
Can I cut it off?
No, you can your mom can stand there. No, we'll talk to mom.
I'm cut it off, mom.
It's okay, mom.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I'm not gonna.
No,
you want it on?
I know that. It's okay.
He's literally shaking.
Leave it on. Leave it on. She wants it on.
I'll hold it for you. I'll hold it for you.
She wants it on.
Okay, your call. It's your
I'm
call.
about to cut it off. Okay.
She doesn't want it off. Just hand it over.
We'll keep it on.
Devontae, just hand it over.
He wants to see her. Yeah, he don't want her to see her.
Okay, I get that.
I get it.
So here's the deal. We're gonna put you in handcuffs right now. Okay. I know it's okay. Just relax.
You can check me.
Hey, good job.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
We'll go right out.
Yep.
We'll go right out. Let you smoke that cig right away.
Do you want me to answer it or no?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just letting you go. Oh, we're gonna take it with
We're gonna take it with you. Hold up. Here you go. Here you go.
So you said you didn't want to answer it?
Can you just put it in my pocket, please?
I'm gonna take everything off.
He's gonna take it in his car.
I'll put it in front
Yep,
and stuff.
yep, and you can see it. Was that your mom or?
No, my mom.
Should we tell her that you're just going down to jail? Or does she know?
Does she know how to get a hold of Cross County Jail?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you get there, you'll be able to you can call her, or she can call you. Otherwise, we can call her. I can call her from my phone. It doesn't have to be from your phone if you know her number or anything like that. And I can tell her that's where you're going.
Everything's good, and we're just gonna go down there and
that you're safe. Okay. We're not looking to hurt anyone or anything like that, Devontae. That's not any of the situation. I know that some of the stuff maybe seemed a little different when you first answered the door. You said that you thought he was coming in, but when you shut the door on us, we don't know what to think.
I don't know what to think.
I know.
Somebody
No, I
told
know.
them,
I know, and
"Arrested
that's where the communication maybe needs to be there. You want to ask it for you?
I'm gonna count this in front of you so we're on the same page, okay? Do you know how much is there?
10-4, that'll be him. You can go with the updated info.
I was just scared that was wrong, man. I told you all this. I don't.
So I'm going to read your rights. I don't know what's going on with lacrosse. I don't really even want to talk about that. I have nothing for that. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have them present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you so wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand your rights? Okay, with your rights in mind, the only thing I wanted to talk to you about, and it's up to you if you want to tell me what's going on, when I conducted the traffic stop on you, why did you flee? Was it just that lacrosse stuff going on, or was it just a suspended license I see? I mean, why was that time such a panic for you?
I'd rather for my lawyer to be right here.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'm really scared right now.
Yeah, we're
Honestly, I feel like this might be a case where, he can I don't think he's like some evil career criminal like a lot of the other videos we've seen. This seems like somebody who's made some foolish decisions. So
just take it slow, man. I mean, like I said, the only thing I have is that the fleeing charge. But everything else you got going on, I don't know, but I'm not doing anything with that right now, okay?
The situation that he was involved in, you might, depending on what the bails are, you might be sitting on a bail jumping charge too.
I'm definitely going to be sitting on a bail jumping charge.
But
how long have you been out? If you want a lawyer, I won't ask you.
True, I have no idea what that's all about, Deacon. That's fair.
Questions, I'll figure it out, and I just kind of fill you in as we go.
Yep. Okay, so he's going to walk you back, we'll get you buckled in, and then he'll explain everything to you.
Is this right? Kids or anything? No. You want me to leave your phone for now?
That's a nice edit. I appreciate that edit, either by Wisconsin or Code Blue Cam, shutting the door at the outside and then opening it back up at the lockup. That's very clean. I like it.
Kids or anything? No.
Bam.
You want me to leave your phone for now?
Nice.
Grab numbers off.
I appreciate good camera work, okay?
Is it or?
Yeah.
Devontae was charged with felony counts of fleeing, eluding an officer, and bail jumping, ×2. He also currently has 5 other open cases, consisting of several felonies, such as battery to an officer, possession of cocaine, and child enticement. His cash bond was set at $1,000. Do you enjoy our content and want to see more? Join the Code Blue Cam Patreon for early access to ad-free videos, exclusive content not published on YouTube, behind
But $1,000 bail? Open cases, so in fairness, but yeah. One of those things. This one was recommended to me by Thea in Discord. By the way, guys, if you're not a member of my Discord, what the hell's wrong with you? You should be joining my Discord. From NCR News Network, right? Shout out to their channel. I haven't checked them out, but I subbed to them just now. This is from a supposed pro wrestler that turned into a frauditor.
And no longer Val Venus, but Val Frauditor. That's right, he's become full-on frauditor. And I'm going to show you today a video.
Anarchy right now. We're getting ready to head into the Mesa Municipal Courts over here. And we're going to take our camera in there and see if they'll respect our First Amendment right to freedom of the press and to film in public from public places.
At the WrestleMania SmackDown 1999.
And we're going to see how far we can get into this city court in order to attempt to ask the city attorney a few questions. Let's
In the business, we call this foreshadowing.
go.
I'm going to cut out a small segment of him just speed walking to the door with some stock music. So that way we can get to the good part of the video.
How y'all doing?
Can't be filming here, sir.
Can't we film in here? Why can't we film in here?
Just like the sign says.
Where's that sign?
Right on the doors.
Her Arizona Supreme Court Rule 122.1.
Okay, so now what we need to do is to talk who's in charge of this place to get that unconstitutional sign removed. So
Right.
Sorry, Val,
Attitude Era.
but it's technically not a non-constitutional sign. You see, the courthouse can issue rules about filming in the courthouse. And, well, since they've issued a sign saying no photos or record,
Do you have
or video
anything
recording,
to enlighten
you
us
can't
on?
do it.
Considering
It's
it's
not
your state.
unconstitutional.
No.
So just
Done.
accept it and move on.
who can we speak to about that?
Supervisor coming out right now.
Please do.
Come on. Nope.
How are you, sir?
Come on. Nothing to add. All right. Well, as long as you.
I know the rules. I know the supreme law of the land says I have a First Amendment right to freedom of the press. All right, sir, I'd like to speak to your supervisor to talk about getting these unconstitutional signs removed.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to convince me that it's constitutional?
Nope, it's going to convince you that you need to leave, or I'm going to have you trespass.
You're going to have me trespass for being a journalist
What do you mean, of course?
that is documenting what's happening in public places in a public building. And
You've been here before. They've told you before you can't record. And I'm going to tell you, Val Frauder, like I tell everybody in my videos, you are not a journalist. You are a YouTuber. You even said so in your own video. You're going to try to get in as far as you can so you can try to talk to the district attorney. If you wanted to talk to him, you could have made an appointment. You guys could have set up an interview, and you could ask him questions. Instead, you want to be a frauditor.
you're going to turn around like a tyrant because my words don't matter.
Yes,
Please
this
get
is
me
her.
your supervisor.
He's actually real. Guys.
I'd like to speak to a supervisor.
I didn't deep fake that photo, okay?
So here we go, guys. The supreme law of the land says Americans have a First Amendment right to freedom of the press, to be journalists, and then you have people like this that swore an oath to the Constitution. They work in a public building where constitutional rights are supposed to be protected, yet that First Amendment right, as much as the Founding Fathers attempted to
But he's
protect
Canadian,
you,
but he's
the
doing
American
audits in
citizen, from
US?
these people violating your First Amendment right, look what they're doing.
Well, a lot of Canadians go down
They
there.
swear an oath to the Constitution, but I somewhere magically must have sworn an oath to policy as well.
Are you stupid or something?
And to the public school teachers out there, these are all fully grown adults right here that work for the government. They were in your hands for 12 years. 12 years. These human beings were in the halls of your camps, your indoctrination camps. You had one job. And now I have fully grown adults violating my First Amendment right to freedom of the press. You had one job, public school teachers. One job.
I kind of don't agree with what you just said, but I will agree with something. The teachers of America have a hard time teaching our students due to us not having the best educational system. Due to the fact that we underpay our teachers and underfund our schools. If we did that, maybe we'd have a better educational system. Instead, you want to criticize it. If you want to do something about it, why don't you lobby your city for more money for schools? You can lobby the state even. Instead, you want to go and bash people. Why? Because you think it makes you a big man.
No, Oscar, she says that I'd have a much greater patience than she does. Which means that she probably rages.
We got a supervisor coming down? Or somebody that's in charge of the building? Shame on all of you. Violating an American's First Amendment right to freedom of the press. Unbelievable.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
How do people get like this? I can't even go up to the city's attorney's office to ask simple questions because these guys want to stop me from coming in here and documenting my journalism.
Is he just going to
I'm calling shenanigans.
Oh, that's right. He does get trespassed.
Now,
All right. Good.
you can go in there if you would just turn off your camera. And if you wanted to go to see the city attorney, you can go up there with your camera off. And before you guys even start talking, you can ask him, hey, is it okay if I record? He'll probably say yes if he's okay with it. If
looks
not,
like I'm getting Comcast.
ask him, can you set an appointment so you guys can record?
Apologies ahead of time.
Or say, look, I just want to get some information. I want it on video. I'm doing,
It'll turn like
for notes,
yellow,
for a story.
Red.
But no, you want to try to be Mr. Big Shot because you still think you're a superstar. No, you're just a frauder who's getting shenanigans called.
What a crying shame. Do we have somebody coming down, ma'am? Somebody in charge of the building?
Has she heard you scream at being jump scared yet? Yes. Yes, she has. Guys, she probably does know about all of my embarrassing live stream moments, so there's no need to bring it back up again.
Protected activity called freedom of the press. You don't want to answer that? Mesa Police, so you get paid by tax dollars. Who told you it was okay to accept a career position knowing your entire paycheck, your entire pension, and your entire standard of living is funded with stolen loot?
Shenanigans being called again. Val, before you insult that lady's career, let's think about your career in the WWE. You were Val Venus. You were a quote-unquote sex symbol who was raunchy and risque, trying to capitalize on the former wrestler, the ravishing Rick Rude. And let's not forget your incident with being tied up and almost having your pee-pee chopped off.
What?
Or the fact that you got beat and converted into a crusader of the moral right.
Wait. What was this alleged attempted castration? Was that like scripted? Was that part of it?
Val, you have no right talking about what she does for a living. If she chose to become a cop, she didn't get a career to steal that pays her in stolen loot. She gets a career where she's paid for serving the public and upholding the laws of the land.
You don't have skills or anything marketable that you could engage in the free market and earn money honestly? Instead, you accept your entire standard of living to be funded with stolen loot. I mean, unless...
Wait, so let me get this straight. He's denigrating this lady.
Do you truly think taxation is something other than the crime of theft?
Bailiff, I don't know how
Did you know theft if it hit you?
He's denigrating her profession, but he was a former wrestler during the Attitude Era of fucking 90s goofball and was an alleged sex symbol. But no, her profession is just the awful one.
In the face.
Would you? Because tax dollars are not theft. Tax dollars are what we all agree to pay to be in a functioning society to maintain our roads and pay our public servants who take care of things for us, such as the fire departments and law enforcement and the people who pave the roads and maintain the city water. You know, maybe, Val, read a dictionary. I know you used to be a libertarian and all,
alleged water supply,
but still, this is getting...
Nothing to say. But yet, you have the power, you have the ability. You don't have the right,
so
but you have the ability to put me in handcuffs and put me in a cage.
Porn star.
And you won't answer
that
questions.
Was his gimmick.
Tell me that's not a tyrant.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Shame on every single one of you. You're a young man. You're a young man.
Seriously, if you want to get lost down the hole, check out.
How does it feel knowing your paycheck and pension is funded with stolen loot?
This guy is fucking stupid.
We just went over this. It's not stolen loot. It's
to the party, had a few
taxpayers'
cocktails, running
money.
a lunchtime YouTube
And
binge,
maybe
and just woke
if
up.
you don't like
God
the
damn,
fact that we give out
Roseanne's hitting
parking
hard.
tickets and speeding tickets,
Saturday, I guess.
keeping the
Yeah.
road safe for that, and locking up people for DUIs,
YOLO,
or taxing property owners so they can pay, you know, the schools that you were just ranting about, and the teachers. Well, do something about it. Become a lobbyist. Become a politician. Instead, you chose.
They don't want to answer the good questions. They don't want to answer the real questions.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Ed. And it's like, is this some filter that shows Archer as a
So the question here is, there's a bunch of you with badges on. Which one of you is going to honor your oath and allow a journalist to come in and document asking the city attorney questions? Oh, it's funny, is it?
Thank you.
It's funny being a tyrant.
I don't know if I need those. No, you're fine.
Unbelievable. You didn't have any skills or anything marketable that you could earn a living in the private sector, do you? You, as a human being, willfully chose to pursue a career knowing...
Hey, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
She chose
entire
to
standard of living funded with
protect
stolen loot.
and serve. If that means she works at the courthouse and tells people like you that you can't take a camera in there to film, just grow up and accept it. Quit acting like a man-child and quit acting like a Karen.
Shame on you guys. Shame on every single one of you.
Oh, there we go.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hi.
I'm well, sir.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
Garth White 12877.
Garth White, it's a pleasure.
Anyway, they have paperwork saying that y'all can't video inside.
I understand what they have, sir. They also have a sign right here that says no photography, video recording.
Right.
They actually give you the Supreme Court rule right at the bottom there that you can look it up yourself.
Yeah, and what did you swear an oath to?
Okay, listen.
Damn!
Clearly, this gentleman's dealt with frauders before and doesn't want to play their games.
Not get into all that.
Let's not get into the Constitution. You swore an oath to the Constitution, yes or no? You swore an oath to protect my right to act as a journalist and go in there and ask the city attorney very basic questions, okay? So yes, let's get into that. You swore an oath to protect my right to freedom of the press, right? Yes or no?
Of course I did.
Okay, then can you please go ahead and protect my right to freedom of the press?
No, they have
You
paperwork
can't.
from
You
the court saying you can't do
Did
this.
you swear an oath?
He's not allowed to.
Did you swear an oath to a
Trespass?
judge, or did you swear an oath to the Constitution?
Okay.
I want an answer.
Well, let's go have a conversation in the shade.
That's a good idea, get in the shade. It's a little hot out here. So you swore an
East
oath to the
Arizona.
Constitution. What are you doing enforcing policy? Does the Constitution say you have freedom of the press, except
He's like-
when
he's
this
like,
fat
I've done
guy
this
right
shit
here
before.
decides to produce some piece of paper that says policy on it? And you're not allowing me back in there?
Nope.
You're not allowing me back in. You're going to deny me a right to engage in freedom of the press.
Correct. You're not allowed back in, sir.
Will I be arrested if I go back in there?
You will. Absolutely.
I will be arrested if I go back in there.
Will. Can we go back in the shade?
Wow. I will be arrested if I go back in there. You just, sir, I'm telling you right now, you have a chance to change your mind, but right now you're setting yourself up to have the taxpayers robbed by a lawsuit.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong.
Now, there wouldn't be a lawsuit. There wouldn't even be a court hearing. The case would be thrown out due to the fact that you were told multiple times no filming is allowed at the Mesa Courthouse, and you've been trespassed now. Unless you have official business there, you ain't going back.
So you're not going to honor your oath. Instead, you're going to honor some tyrant judge's policy. Is that right?
Well, the judges are the one that set the rules.
Did you swear an oath to honor a judge's ruling, or did you swear an oath to honor the Constitution, sir? Which did you swear an oath to?
Okay, you're trespassed from there. If you go inside, you'll be arrested.
I'm okay. Well, now, do you care that you just set your city up, the city that you represent, for a lawsuit?
Sir,
Does that bother you?
You may do as you wish.
No, you don't care because you don't pay. Look around. See all these people driving? See these people walking across the street? They all go to work in the private sector, and they're forced to pay taxes. It's them that's going to pay this lawsuit.
You pay taxes? You have a wonderful day, sir.
It means nothing to you.
You are trespassed from this building.
I need something in paper, sir. I need something on paper that says I'm trespassed. No? No? Are you serious?
I'm telling you, you're trespassed.
I want something in writing I can take to my lawyer.
I don't care what
Then
you
I'll go in there and get arrested, and we'll force it that way.
Okay.
Now give me a piece of paper. Yeah, well, good luck with it. That says I'm trespassed. I want them to issue a trespass warning.
I'm issuing it to you right now.
Then give it to me in writing, in paper. You don't need to write it?
I do not need to write it.
What do I take to a lawyer to prove I've been trespassed from there?
Take your video.
You got the video. I mean, you do have the video.
I need something in writing.
Take your video.
Sir, go in there and get me a trespass warning. They have to write it. What crime did I commit walking in there, sir? What crime did I commit?
You didn't commit a crime.
He's trying
and that's a
very
common
hard
misconception
to
amongst you
throw out
frauders.
every single
Well, if you're going to get into the game, you need to learn the rules. And rule 1 is this. You can be trespassed from a public place without breaking the law. It's a common fact that can happen. And they've just told you, and so did this nice officer, if you go in there, you're getting some new bracelets.
Filming? Is that a crime? What crime did I commit to get trespassed?
If you go inside, you'll be trespassed, and you will be arrested.
Let me ask you this question, sir. Let me ask you this question.
Shoot.
You pursued a job knowing that your entire standard of living is funded with stolen loot. Your entire paycheck, your entire pension is funded with stolen loot.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Okay? Who told you that was okay?
Watch out, don't get right over.
Yeah, I'm a fully grown adult. I've been living 51 years. I think I'll be pretty good. Okay. Wow. Mesa City cops.
Imagine being 51 and
unbelievable.
Coming in the video here, we'll be looking more into Val Venus's, Val Frauder's career as a frauder onto this channel. You guys, I'll be also linking in my description box a link to Insomniac Films fundraiser. Please, if you can donate to help make this independent film company's dreams come true, please do so. That being said, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Leave a comment and a thumbs up because it helps me with the algorithm. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you all have a great day.
All right, shout out to NCR News Network. I have the NCR flag flying proudly outside of my house, so I hope he understands that. But we're gonna finally open up the Fallout crate that just arrived at the house before we continue on. Oh shit, we got one more shirt. We got one shirt. Sanctuary Hills. Oh, nice. And we got a freaking Red Rocket trucker hat. Howdy, folks. I'm Android 13. Look at my trucker hat. I mean, it matches. You can say this Red Ribbon as in Red Ribbon Army, but it's Red Rocket. I love it. I got another. I got days with dog meat on it. Aw. Sanctuary Hills with dog meat on there. Got a pin. And what? Oh, the keychain. Got another pin. Home base. And a Red Rocket shot glass set. All right, this. Oh, nice. A pair of Red Rocket shot glasses. There you go. That is actually a decent crate right there. I like it. All right. Yeah, she's at least if not more into Fallout and Skyrim as I am, which makes it all the better. I love it. You say it's a problem. I say it's awesome.
Excuse me, is there any reason why you're looking in my car? Is there any reason why you're looking in my car? Did you get a warrant to search my car, sir?
I'm not searching your car. I'm looking inside.
Yeah, that's the same thing as searching. What's your name?
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to take a look at a relatively new First Amendment auditor from Albuquerque, but 4 or 5 years before he started his YouTube channel. And surprise, surprise, it's a traffic stop where the police stop him for doing 42 in a 30 and running a stop sign. But rather than just accept the ticket and deal with it in court, he goes into the sovereign citizen script and ends up turning 2 tickets into 5. Right, let's get into the video.
Can I have your,
Let me see your driver's license, registration.
Can I see your supervisor?
323 over here. We got an individual that's uncooperative.
I'm being cooperative fully. Yeah.
2 inches. He's rolling it back up
Roll down your
again.
window, and I need to see your driver's license, registration, insurance, please.
Are you threatening them?
No, I'm not.
It sounds like you're getting very angry with me.
Well, I asked you for your driver's license, registration, insurance.
What do you need? What do you need to see those for?
Because you were speeding, 42 in a 30. Down 147, and you run a stop sign back here.
I did not commit any crimes. I haven't hurt anybody.
Oh, so speeding and running a stop sign is fine with you as long as nobody gets hurt? Well, I'm sorry, but that's just not how traffic laws work. We have traffic laws to protect people on the roadways. Roadways are dangerous places, especially for pedestrians, and traffic laws can help deter bad behaviour behind the wheel because drivers know or should know that they can be fined or arrested for ignoring traffic laws.
The guy huffing hydrogen.
It does matter.
Your documents.
Did you swear an oath to protect the Constitution?
So recording police 5 years ago.
Hey,
when
thank
I
you for joining.
First learning
Mount
about
Zookeeper.
law, my rights, the courts,
That's your name, right?
all that stuff. 42 in a 30. Let me know your comments.
So you were driving 12 over.
Well, I haven't seen any of your recent videos at the time of this recording, so I don't really know whether you are still pulling this sovereign citizen nonsense. If you are, then you still haven't learned anything about the law, other than pseudo-legal woo from the internet that obviously does not work, as you found out when you went to court.
All right, she wants to arrest me. or give me a ticket or something. Over there. Let me know in the comments below how fast is too fast.
Well, speed limits are set for a reason, so driving 42 in a 30 is 12 miles per hour over the prescribed speed for the road you were driving on. So I would say yes, it is dangerous, and probably the reason you ran that stop sign.
So is it a crime if you don't hurt anybody? No, it's not a crime if you don't hurt anybody. But you run the risk of hurting someone when you do go a certain speed. You can cause someone harm.
What? So now you agree?
So he agrees with the premise behind speeding limits, that studies have shown that the higher rate of speed, the more likelihood of an accident. But then you're still gonna bitch about getting stopped for
Agree with speed limits, because a minute ago you were saying somebody needs to be harmed for there to be a crime. Which is it? You know, you can't have your cake and eat it.
Of course, studies show that the faster you go, the more chances you're going to have at harming somebody or hurting them or causing them loss in some way. But is it fair to
load working pancake
to put a liability on
the name.
that person even though they haven't caused any harm?
Nobody cares about what you think is fair. It's about what the law says. And nowhere in law does it say somebody needs to be harmed before the police can enforce traffic laws. Traffic laws have literally been a thing since the dawn of the first motor vehicle. What would you rather have, a small fine for speeding 42 in a 30, or complete mayhem on the roads with no way to police it?
Is that law or
Yes,
is that a
those are
statute?
laws.
Those are
Yes,
statutes. Those aren't laws.
traffic laws, okay? All right, let me just let you know, okay? Whether you agree.
No, is this, wait, so this is Van Balian says this is an auditor, but he sounds exactly like a sovereign citizen. But again, the Venn diagram is a circle nowadays.
With it or not, those are the traffic laws, okay? Do you have your license, registration, and proof of insurance?
What?
Do you have your license, your registration?
Am I
and
driving?
Your insurance? Yes, you were driving.
I was not driving. I was traveling.
You were driving, sir.
I am
Do
traveling.
you have your documents?
Do you know
I'm
the
asking
Constitution?
You, do you have your documents? If
Do you
not,
have
then you're going to get cited for all 5 citations. You're going to end
Alright.
up going to court for no license, no registration, no insurance, speeding, and running a stop sign. Okay?
Wow. All those citations when he could have just acted like a normal person and got away with a warning. You know, it's sad that these people fall for this online snake oil scam. What's even sadder is they think they know more than the police, lawyers, and judges. I cringe for this guy when he says he shouldn't be asking questions, he should be educating.
All right, you want me to sign those?
I can't hear you, I'm sorry.
Did you want me to sign those?
Yeah, well, she's
Did
gonna
you
write
want me
your
to contract?
citation.
She wanted
she's
the
gonna
contract?
write it, and then you can sign it, okay?
Alrighty.
I can't hear you. Guys.
Alrighty.
Okay?
You're gonna sign those, or you're writing some
she's gonna
tickets?
write-
He wants the contract.
Yes.
I apologise for stopping the video so often, but I just have to address this part. No, signing your ticket does not create a contract. Signing the ticket is just an acknowledgement that you received the traffic citation. If that really was the case, then every state would need you to sign the ticket, and that's just not the case. But if you don't sign in New Mexico, you can go to jail. So no contract needed for that.
Okay, so you'll go ahead and go to court, and it'll be up in Albuquerque, okay, at the Metropolitan Court on 4th Street.
Joined her.
Okay?
All right.
Do you understand?
I do not understand.
Okay, what part don't you not
I
understand?
do not stand under.
Oh, what law I broke?
You're speeding. That's a law. You can't be speeding.
That's not
okay,
law.
that's traffic law. Okay? And then running a stop sign. Again.
That's
okay?
That's not a
Oh, you
law.
don't have to agree with it. That's what court's for. Okay?
All right. Okay.
All right.
I got you.
Exactly. She is absolutely spot on. Well done for making that point. You go to court so you don't have to argue your case on the side of the road. It's a genius idea, and safer.
Right. Which is why sometimes I don't like it when officers like try to like get into arguments with the guys, because obviously they're next to a busy highway and it can be very, very dangerous. for them to stay there for any longer than they need to. I think honestly at that, if they know who these guys are and how they operate, just say take it up with the court, have a nice day, and be on their way, because it just makes things safer for the officer.
Excuse me. Is there any reason why you're looking in my car? Is there any reason why you're looking in my car?
Doctrine.
Did you get a warrant to search my car, sir?
I'm not searching your car. I'm looking inside.
Yeah, that's the same thing as searching. What?
Really? You would think a search of your vehicle?
I mean, it is technically a search, but it's not a Fourth Amendment violation.
Is the equivalent of a cop looking into your car, so much so that he needs a warrant. So tell me, were you born this dumb, or does it take practice?
What's your name?
Is there any type of alcoholic beverages
What's your name?
inside your vehicle, sir?
What's your name?
Is there any type of alcoholic beverages inside your vehicle?
I'll
Is there a
just...
reason why you're not providing this officer your information?
It's my Fifth Amendment right,
What's
first
your
of all.
Fifth Amendment right? Tell me what it is.
To remain silent, and I don't have to give you any permission.
You're not under arrest, so I don't understand where this Fifth Amendment right is.
I don't have to speak for any purpose, even if it's just a normal person walking down the street and ask me.
You did break the traffic law, which was speeding, going 45 in a 35 mile per hour zone, and you blew a stop sign. So that gives us every right to request your information from this point forward.
I didn't commit any crime.
Okay, well, like you said, that's why the traffic officer is going to take you to court, and you can tell the judge that, all right?
Alrighty.
And just the reason why you're acting like this, it raises my suspicion that you might be hiding something inside the vehicle. Is there anything in the vehicle you want to let me know about? Yes or no?
I don't answer questions. Now, it would actually be in his best interest to not answer questions if he were to have anything untoward inside his car. It would actually be in his best interest to just say, I don't want to answer any more questions.
No, I'm not going to answer any questions.
That's actually the smartest thing he said yet.
Okay, so now the officer comes back and hits him with the motherload of all traffic tickets.
This one's going to be 42 and a 30. Okay.
He's at 8.5 by 11.
Now, what's the first one?
The first one is going to be for speeding. You're traveling 42 in a 30 mile per hour zone. Okay. Your court date is going to be July 11th.
But I just want to let you know that you have the wrong identity, right? The wrong title. You
didn't want to give it to us, so we went ahead and went on the one with the vehicle. If this is not your vehicle, then you can go ahead and step out, and we'll go ahead and call the...
I don't mean the wrong... Yeah, that's my name.
Okay.
Carlos. But just to let you know, I'm not acting in the capacity of a driver. I'm a traveler.
Again, you can go ahead and talk to the judge about that, okay?
Okay, well...
You are driving.
Okay, well, I just want to let you know what you're doing.
You're driving.
Yeah,
You're in the driver's seat, okay?
I'm traveling. I'm not driving. I'm traveling. I'm moving freely. I'm moving freely from one place to another spot.
Welcome to.
Well, I'm explaining to you though, so you know.
Okay. I'm explaining what your citations are.
Okay, and then I'm explaining you what I'm doing, so you know.
Okay.
Just give it up, dude. She's not taking the bait. She told you to take it up with the judge. She knows you are full of it. And she's right. The constitutional right to travel does not create the constitutional right to drive. The 10th Amendment grants each state the right to enact traffic laws, and no amount of pseudo-legal nonsense will change that.
All right, 42 and a 30, okay? Next one is going to be for failure to stop at the stop sign, okay? This one is going to be for evidence of registration. You didn't want to show proof of registration, so that's what this is going to be for. This next one is going to be for a driver's license. You don't have a driver's license. You didn't want to show a driver's license, okay? And this last one is going to be for no insurance, okay? So these are going to be your 5 citations, all the same date, July 11th, 9 a.m. This is going to be in Los Lunas. You understand, sir?
You got all these guys around here.
Yeah, well, I'm talking to you, so I need you to pay attention.
So many
guys are all around me. You guys got guns and everything. Are you guys getting...
I think there's 5 cops there.
You guys are scaring me a little bit.
Okay? Do you understand?
You guys are scaring me a little bit. What do you guys have to be all around me?
Huh? Well, because you're being uncooperative.
I'm not being uncooperative.
Not with me. Okay, we're
I'm
telling
not
you
being
what
uncooperative.
originally.
Well, you are, and the first reason I don't buy into this fear of the police thing that you're trying to manufacture is because you created this whole situation by being uncooperative in the first place. The second reason is you started a YouTube channel with the sole intention to harass the police. That's not really the actions of somebody fearful of the police.
So what exactly were you
What
expecting
it
to
was
happen
you were
here?
uncooperative.
Well, I
You
just
have to be
wanted somebody
safe.
here.
Also, I
Yeah,
think
that's what I
you
want. That's what I
asked for
wanted to do.
supervisor earlier.
All of us, okay?
Okay.
So-
Thank
sir.
you.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
Okay, so here you go.
Thanks.
What
Well-
you're gonna do is sign. This is listen. This is not an admission of guilt. This just is stating that you understand. You have
I
to
don't
be to
understand.
court at no, not what you're getting cited for. You have to understand.
Understand
July
means
11th
that I'm
at night.
under the when you say understand, you mean I'm under the
You understand that you have to
under
go to
the
court.
jurisdiction of
This letter
statute?
First of all, it's statute, not statue. And no, saying you understand does not put you under their jurisdiction. Being in the state puts you under their jurisdiction, and driving a car puts you under their jurisdiction.
And under.
I can't believe I needed to say that.
I do not stand
The fact that
under
they
your
could
statement.
stop you and cite you in the first place
And your
means they
statute.
have jurisdiction.
You're under the
Statute.
Isla de Pueblo. Okay, that's
Well,
where
that's I want to tell you. I don't understand that I'm under
okay.
that.
What this is, again, not an admission of guilt. You're not saying you're guilty. All it's saying is that there's a court date for July 11th at 9 a.m. at 1206 Main Street in Los Lunas. Okay? This is saying that that's your court date and that's where you're going to go on July 11th. Okay?
Mm.
Okay, go ahead and sign on the bottom by the circled X.
Now,
and
if I
we'll do that
refuse
with all
to
of them.
sign any of
If
these,
you refuse to sign it, you're going to go to jail.
okay, so I'll be signing this under duress and coercion
However you want to
or
say it,
under
it's fine.
threat.
However you want to say it.
Okay, because I don't want to sign, but you guys are making me. You guys are making me sign it.
Okay?
No, you guys are making me sign
That's
it.
fine if you want to say that. Here you go.
I'm not. You're making me sign because you guys are gonna. You guys are gonna kidnap. I'm gonna sign it under duress.
Here you go.
Under duress.
Go ahead. I'm going to hold on to it because I want to take my board.
Again, no. Signing your traffic ticket is not contracting with the state or putting you in their jurisdiction. If that was the case, then they wouldn't be able to take you to jail for not signing it because you chose not to contract. Signing it is just an acknowledgement that you received the citation and promised to appear in court to deal with charges. Oh, and it's the law in that state. Or at least it was 4 or 5 years ago.
Like I said,
Yeah, so this is an old school
this
video.
was some of my first time filming
That's gonna be
police.
one of them. That's gonna
This
be
was
the
my
one for,
first time.
insurance.
All right, I don't care about his own personal commentary. We got one more that I had, and you get this is a long one. But have you seen the one where with Mr. Rodriguez, dude with from California, long hair, who the parkour, the guy who stood on a tow truck. Try and find on that. All right, that was a good one. Hardcore parkour on the tow on a tow truck.
Welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at another video posted by the Freedom
Roseanne,
Law
not
Academy.
a parkour.
They're giving the police and tow truck driver a hard time because they've turned
Roseanne,
up to tow their
you need to
vehicle
sober
for
up,
non-payment
all right?
of parking fines, which totals around 15 grand. This can happen in California if you rack up more than 5 or more unpaid parking citations. This video was posted a couple of weeks before the tow truck protest video, which you can find in the description. And it looks like the same vehicle that was towed in that video. So let's get right to the video.
Yeah, if you got more than 5 of them, then it's towed.
Hey, man.
I don't
Hold
know
on.
what happened, but apparently...
Hey, man.
Hey,
man. I'm just scared because they called me here. I know you're doing your job, bro, but you're going to be stealing my
Can you
car.
do me a favor?
I don't have any
Can you step
contract
over
with these
to the
people, man.
driver so you can do his job?
So you guys are going to be...
Thank you. We'd like to have this conversation first.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think...
so here's the thing. There's no conversation. You're in violation, and the car's getting towed. If you continue to cause a problem and not let the tow truck driver do his job, then you can both go to jail for delaying.
For delaying?
Yes.
Do you realize that if you do that, you're the one that's committing a crime?
Okay, like I said, I'm not having
Because
this argument with
you're
you.
stealing someone's property.
Okay.
Towing a motor vehicle to pay your $15,000 fine is not stealing. Sure, you can claim it is, but it's not. However, you could be in violation of Penal Code Section 148A1 if you decide to pull your usual shenanigans by willfully delaying or obstructing a police officer or peace officer in the discharge or attempt to discharge any duty of his or her office of employment. This carries a fine of $1,000. Do you really want to push it, especially because you already owe 15 grand plus towing fees?
Okay, like I said, I'm not having
Because
this argument with
you're
you.
stealing someone's property.
I didn't say you had.
Pay your parking tickets, then you're told.
But that's not a crime, sir.
It is a crime.
Who is the victim there?
Who's the victim?
Yeah. Well,
I
in
guess
order
it would
for
be
it
the
to be
state
a
of
crime.
California.
And what is that?
State of California, sir.
Okay, like I said, I'm not having this conversation.
I would like to talk to a supervisor.
Okay.
Yeah.
The victim is the taxpayer, meaning the people of California.
Or like the
They
People's
pay for the
Democratic
upkeep of
Republic
all
of
public
California, am I
roads.
right?
A lot of time, money and logistics go into making sure the roads are safe to drive on, and they don't want unlicensed and unregistered vehicles driving around not contributing to the upkeep of those roads.
Yeah, You let him know?
Yeah, so you guys are going to be committing a
Guys,
crime
I'll
on
give her
video?
the kitty headphones. Whether she wants to wear them is up to her.
Well, what authority do you have to take my car?
Yeah, that's a no. Huh?
What's that?
22-651I of the vehicle.
22-651I? And what does that state?
Oh, well,
If you got more than 5 unpaid
I
parking
was,
tickets,
but then you said you didn't want to wear them. That's why I didn't.
Uh-huh. And how do you know that code applies to me?
Because codes apply to everybody, and you were in the state of California when you committed the offences. That's all the proof they need.
Well, I mean, if you're going to go into whammon streaming, you have to have kitty earphones.
Are you going to show me the documentation?
That's a prerequisite.
I don't have the documentation.
Well, would you please show it to me?
Sure, bring it.
You guys can't just go around stealing people's cars, man. You think it's okay to steal people's cars?
I'm not stealing your car.
Well, will you please show me the documentation?
I'm not going to sing country roads, okay?
So you guys are going to put on notice for
He already knows I
$15,000 you're
sing
conspiring on the
country
cover
roads,
of law?
And I'm
Now
not
isn't
going
that
to
handy?
ruin our relationship.
Don't you owe
by singing
$15,000 in parking
country
fines?
roads in,
So good
in
luck
front of her
with
face.
trying to collect it, because nobody's
She'll
ever
probably
been
take the early
successful
flight out of here.
collecting fee schedules. Mainly because charging X amount of dollars to the police or city for enforcing the law is not actually a violation of your
Honestly,
rights.
the best part of this
I
is
know,
when
it's
the
crazy.
girlfriend or whoever the significant
So
other
you're coming here to
was
steal my car,
talked
correct?
about how the cop looked like a lizard.
Okay, what
like a
authority do you
lizard
have to
man.
take my car without my consent?
California Vehicle Code 22651.
I'm not going to do my Mickey Mouse.
And how do you know that applies to me?
Because you haven't had car.
Yes, apparently I can do a decent impression of.
How do you know that code applies to me?
It's your car, correct?
But it's a South Park.
I don't answer
version of it.
questions.
Not the Disney version.
You have 5 or more parking citations. The code says
There's a lot
that if your vehicle has been issued 5 or more notices of parking violations to which the owner or person in control of the vehicle has not responded, there.
Oh my god.
The car. Under vehicle.
Human rights investigator.
Code 2.
It with a private tag.
60A. A commercial vehicle is used for hire. This car is a private conveyance, a house car, a passenger car. My friends, we have been duped and deceived.
You're the one who has been duped into believing you can pick and choose which statutes and codes apply to you. You've been deceived by countless right to travel websites and Facebook groups who peddle misinformation about the right to travel, and you guys have just lapped it all up.
So we have put these guys on notice for $15,000.
Apparently he has $15,000 in parking fees that ended up getting his car towed. So what, in California that's like 5 tickets?
$1,000 inconvenience fee. You guys are conspiring under color of law. There is no crime being committed except by you guys here. I asked for the authority. Where do you get your authority to take this car? They cited a vehicle code. I asked, where do you have the application of that code? They did not show me any documentation. They just come over to take my car.
I think Van
My
Belling
friends, if you don't stand up for what is right in this life,
That sounds
evil takes over.
Yes, but denying reality isn't
But again, this
standing
is
up for what's
California
right, is it? It's just denying reality. Maybe find out what your real rights are and stand up for those. Because whereas standing up for your fake rights got you, it's got you a $15,000 fine.
Yeah, see.
My friends, these guys aren't bad guys. They're just doing their job. The politicians have made them their slaves. These guys.
If you believe they are slaves and only doing their job, why would you be giving them such a hard time and threatening them with $15,000 lawsuits? Why would you do that if you believe them to be slaves?
Are you retarded? My friends, morality is more important than money. I know you're a good guy, man, but you're on notice. $15,000. You're going to be personally liable. Your company is going to be liable under the violation of Title 18. This is a federal law. You guys are doing crimes and lawsuits against a peaceful man. You showed me no documentation. My friends.
This has nothing to do with federal law. The police are well within the law by towing your car under California Vehicle Code 22651, subsection I, like the police officer said. That gives them the right to tow vehicles with 5 or more unpaid parking citations. The officer told you this at the beginning of the video.
So if you are going to stand around and let peaceful people be violated, then they're coming for your property next. My friends, anybody who harms peaceful people is the actual criminal. You guys are taking a property without consent. You have to get consent of the owner.
It wouldn't be a law they could enforce if they needed your individual consent.
I would imagine using the megaphone.
I asked for the documentation. They did not show me the documentation. So what is happening is a crime is being committed by these guys and this guy. And so I'm someone who believes in human rights. I believe in human freedom. I'm a child of God just like you. Child of nature if you choose. Child of humanity. It's not okay to take property without permission.
It's not okay to drive on a publicly funded road without registering your vehicle first. But you do it. It's not okay to arrogantly park your vehicle wherever you want. But again, you do it. And who gives them permission to tow your vehicle without your consent? It's called California Vehicle Code 22651, subsection I. That gives them permission. So you're good. You can stop whining about that now. But why do I get the feeling you're about to continually ram it down everyone's throat for the next 15 minutes?
And so if you guys are going to continue to steal my property, you guys are going to be subject to Title 18 federal lawsuits, Title 14 under color of law, depriving me of my rights. Under the Supreme Court case, Kent versus Dulles, 1958, the right to travel is covered under liberty.
Really? Kent v. Dulles? The passport case from 1958 that has nothing to do with the right to travel? Though it does tell me that you're probably getting your information from InfoWars.
Probably.
So make of that what you will.
What is your guys' names, please?
We are in the new world.
Officer Rhodes.
What's your badge number?
160.
Officer Rhodes, 160.
Sir, what's your badge number? And what's your name?
Hanson, 173. Did you swear to uphold and protect my life, liberty, and property? Do you guys have a sworn oath in the county and the state for which you work for? If you have an oath, which is required under color of law, you are actually committing treason. You're perjuring yourself. You guys are going to be personally liable for the crimes that you're committing right now.
Dude, you're not in a position to tell anybody anything. You've just cited.
Yeah, I don't know what's that background noise that's playing. I'm not. Are you hearing voices? Weird.
Kent v. Dulles as your go-to case for the right to travel. That right there tells me you don't research this stuff yourself. You instead rely on the bad research done by others.
If you swear to uphold the life, liberty, and property of people, and you violate that oath, you are now subject to felonies for years and tens of thousands of dollars in fines. My friends, there's a worldwide awakening happening.
Says the guy who has racked up $15,000 in fines. And I've been hearing about this worldwide awakening since 2010, 2011 from the Freemen on the Land in the UK. And I can tell you it's nothing more than an assortment of dumb people with access to the internet sharing their bad ideas and false information with other like-minded individuals.
You don't have authority to take property without consent. Show me the warrant, show me the paperwork. They refuse to show me the paperwork. They refuse to show me any documentation. They're just coming over and making claims. I say, where's the code that applies to me? No documentation. My friends, we come in peace. We seek peace with all people.
Well, you know about the tickets because you've mentioned it in this and other videos, and you either have a terrible memory or you're just plain ignorant. Because the officer has already told you the law that gives them the authority to tow your vehicle.
We respect your rights in nature from nature or God, and we're standing up for humanity. We have been duped to the license. Only a commercial driver needs a license. What do you mean? An Uber driver, I do not need a license. 260A, which defines... You guys are...
Sir? This car's getting towed. Okay? It is getting towed.
It is?
Yes. And
Okay.
if I have to break a window and take her out...
Oh, that's right. So, that's right. I forgot that his girlfriend, significant other, whoever she is, she put herself into the driver's seat of the vehicle as they were putting the chains on it and refused to get out. And so the cop is saying, either she gets out or we're going to remove the window and force her to get out.
She will be arrested for obstructing.
Can I see the paperwork? Can I see the paperwork?
This car is getting towed, and if I have to take her out, I will. I don't want to do that.
So don't do it, man. Hey.
But I am going to because the car is getting towed.
Can we agree to a peaceful resolution today?
The peaceful resolution is get out of the car and the car is being towed. That is the peaceful resolution.
But you don't have the paperwork to show me, man.
The car is being towed.
Drog.
The car
badge
is
number.
being towed.
What's your badge number?
120.
120.
Are you gonna step out of the car?
The car is being towed.
Yeah.
If I have to break a window and forcibly remove her, I will.
Why would you do that?
The car is being towed.
Why would you use?
But why though, bro?
Why would you use violence against a peaceful guy?
Fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, peaceful guy who is hardcore parkour on top of a tow truck. The last time their car got towed.
Man, find another job, man.
And he had and I think the tow truck company charged him like $1,800 for the dents he put on the vehicle.
The car is being towed.
Why would you do that?
Turn it down a little
Okay.
bit so I can talk to you.
Do you understand? I have explained to you what is going to happen. I don't want to do that.
So why would you use violence against a peaceful guy?
Fucking crazy, man. Find another job, man.
Oh, look at all that paperwork on their on their dashboard. I mean, you can barely see that, but it's all sovereign citizen right to travel gobbledygook.
So are you guys going to continue?
Get in the car. You will be arrested.
These guys are going to use violence against peaceful people. My friends, if you don't stand up for peace, these guys are going to be dominating you. We come in peace. Where is the people who are going to stand up for peace?
Don't threaten me with a good time now.
And consent. Show me the code that applies to me. This is not a...
What is he standing on? Is he on the roof of his own car?
Commercial car.
Okay, here it is.
Yep. Going through typical California vehicle code. Just like every other state, gotta register your car. I personally think registration is a fucking racket, but I still gotta pay it anyways because I want to drive. I want to use my car.
You guys!
My opinion doesn't matter. If I want to change the law, I talk to my legislature.
So how do you guys morally justify what you're doing?
Maybe he did get on the mic.
Stay back, please. Go stand over there.
Can I give you one of these?
Sure. Go stand over there.
Do you want one of these? What is he handing it?
Can I get my things out of the car?
Sticker?
Why are you treating me like that? I'm not doing anything
Go over
wrong.
there. Have him get the
You were technically obstructing, lady. They probably could have hemmed you up for obstruction.
Hey!
He's not even wearing.
Hey, dude. You take this car, dude, you're gonna be liable for $15,000, dude.
I don't care.
You wanna call your boss, dude?
I've already talked to my boss. He already knows about it. He told me to take the car.
Okay, what's the boss's name?
I'm not allowed to give out that kind of information, sir.
You think it's okay to stake someone's property without their consent?
You're within 6 feet of my...
You are within 6 feet of my personal space. Probably the best thing to come out of the pandemic is people, we are now, get out of my personal space. The personal space has been extended to 6 feet. Better, I don't care if there's no
How do you morally justify what you're doing, man?
Yeah, he's not falling for your intimidation tactics and threats. And rightly so. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
What's your name? 140. How do you morally justify taking property without consent? Huh? My friends, these guys are going to use violence against me.
Oh my God.
See this? They're using violence against my own property. You guys are committing treason against your oath. Show me the law which requires the average person to have a license or registration to be subject to your code.
Sure, here it is. 12500 subsection A, the California Vehicle Code. A person, which is you whether you like it or not, may not drive a motor vehicle, the thing with wheels being winched onto the back of the tow truck, upon a highway, unless the person then holds a valid driver's license issued under this code. And we've already covered registering requirements for a non-commercial.
Yeah, he says my friends like he's a goddamn
California.
politician.
How do you morally justify what you guys are doing? Dude, you guys don't have to live like this, guys. Dude, you swore an oath.
What's going on?
You guys don't have to live like this, man. You came at me, dude. Dude, how do you morally justify what you guys are doing, guys? You guys are stealing this car without consent.
Stay away from him while he's doing his job.
What are you gonna do if I don't? Are you gonna use violence against a peaceful man? Are you gonna don't touch me, dude? Dude. And what if I don't?
Peaceful men don't try to intimidate and bully people who are going about their lawful business. Peaceful men don't jump around, possibly damaging other people's private property.
With a really
and if he
shitty
did do any
megaphone.
damage to the tow truck while he jumped around on
Like,
it,
I'm surprised
whether
he
it
hasn't
be
started
chipped
talking about
paint
animal
or
rights.
damage to the hoist or winch mechanism,
or save
you
the
can be
trees.
certain that he will be getting a bill in the post from the tow truck company.
Huh? Are you gonna use violence against me?
We're telling him how
Are
much
you
they
gonna
need
use
to go
violence
vegan.
against me? My friends, this is an organized crime syndicate. Take notice. You guys are next. If you don't stand up for yourself, my friends, they're gonna steal your stuff too. We know you guys are organized crime. We come out here in peace, and you guys threaten us with guns. You threaten to kidnap us. It's not okay that you violate peaceful people.
Nice try, Snowflake, but the police didn't threaten you. They stepped in to protect the tow truck driver from you. Yeah. But here's a novel idea. Start paying your way through life and start following the law. I know it's a crazy out there idea, but it works well. And you don't get your car towed, you never have to appear in court. But as we'll see at the end of this video, he decided not to take that advice. And he went full soft hard in court. And now he's paying the price.
That's why I walk around here and the politicians are doing you wrong. My friends, you're not bad guys. It's the politicians who are making you do this. Take a stand for yourself. We understand the politicians are corrupt, right? Trump and Biden both suck, correct? All politicians are using coercion against peaceful people. You guys do not need to Say no to the politicians. Say yes to the people. Then you swear an oath to uphold my life, liberty, property, constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Yeah, the voice is getting louder, more frantic. The more and more the car is getting on.
Foreign and domestic. Don't you know there's a worldwide awakening happening? Don't you see 20, 30 people on this street who are coming out here because of the commotion? You guys, a peaceful man is getting his car stolen.
Somehow, I don't think it's the everyday mundane event of a car getting towed that's brought people out into the street.
Exactly.
It's the nutjob screaming nonsense into a megaphone that's done it, and they're hoping for the bonus of seeing you get tased and cuffed so they can live peacefully in their street again.
You guys don't want to live this way. Take a look at Nazi Germany. Take a look at Russia. Take a look at the countries before who use good guys like you to enforce criminal acts and codes and orders. My friends, it's a worldwide awakening. There's thousands of people behind me. There's thousands of people online who are going to be exposed to your violence against peaceful people. My friends, it's not okay that you live this way. It's not okay that you harm peaceful people and pretend that you're not doing it. You threatened to kidnap me. You threatened me to throw me in a jail. You guys, freedom is the issue of our lifetime. Peace is the issue of our lifetime. We will never back down for peace and love and the goodness of humanity.
How can you justify this in court? You're just doing your job, you're just doing what you're told?
Dude, you shouldn't be taking my car, man. You don't want to live this way, dude. Why do you want to live this way? I'm a peaceful guy. I'm not going to hurt you guys, dude. Dude, why do you want to live this way, man? I'm trying to help you, dude. You don't want to live this way. Dude, you're being exposed as a criminal.
Says the guy with $15,000 in parking fines, who breaks the law every time he gets into the driver's seat of his car because he refuses to register his vehicle.
Dude, why do you want to live this way, man? I'm trying to help you, dude. You don't want to live this way. You're being exposed as a criminal, man. You don't care about the law. You care about your paycheck. Dude, why do you want to live this way, man? You don't want to live this way. I'm trying to help you, man. You don't want to live this way. You're hurting peaceful people, man. Dude, why do you want to live this way, man? I'm trying to help you, dude. You want to steal property for a living, dude? You're the jackboots. You're the bad guys, dude. I'm not going to use violence on you, dude. I'm trying to help you.
So of course
you're not going to sleep well in years, dude. Harming peaceful people. That's why police officers have double spousal abuse. That's why you guys have alcoholism rates and addictions. Because you know you are harming peaceful people. You know it. I can see it in your eyes. Stop harming peaceful people.
The video speaks for itself. You can see who are the peaceful ones in this situation. Look at the officer's behaviour, then look at how this guy is behaving. Every officer has stayed super calm and professional throughout this encounter. The megaphone guy, on the other hand, is running around like a headless chicken, wandering into the road, intimidating the tow truck guy, attempting to trigger an emotional response from the officers so they will respond negatively, and they could have easily arrested him for disturbing the peace or obstructing an officer. But they decided to just let him tucker himself out.
You don't want to live this way, man! How long are you going to sell your soul for money? Hey, I'm doing it just because the politicians tell me to. It's my job, my friends. If your job requires you to harm peaceful people, if your job requires you to steal other people's property, you gotta quit, man. You have to quit. See, now they tow my property for 3 unpaid parking tickets. That's what they stole it for. And now, off they go. The organized crime syndicate, give us our money. Now, okay, now we stole property and they leave. They don't, no paperwork. Aren't you guys gonna give me paperwork? Hey, aren't you gonna give me paperwork? Where's my paperwork? Where's my car being towed to? Hello? Aren't you gonna give me the paperwork?
Get out of the roadway.
Give me the paperwork. Give me the paperwork. Where's my car being taken to?
If you continue to block my car, you will be arrested.
Are you gonna kidnap me again? For being a piece of, where's the paperwork?
Hey, where's the paperwork? Where's the paperwork?
Don't block
Where's
the
the
car.
paperwork?
You're gonna get arrested.
Where's the paperwork? Hey, where's the paperwork? Hey, where's the paperwork?
You guys aren't giving no paperwork? You guys are a disgrace to humanity, dude. Stealing people's cars. And no, not even giving them paperwork. Disgraceful, dude. So disgraceful that this is what's happening out here in Santa Cruz, California, man.
Would you mind putting on some shoes? Oh, you mean foot prisons? Yes, I would.
I'm trying to stand up for peace and human rights, and these guys are stealing property without even giving me paperwork. What a disgrace this is. Unbelievable. You guys organized crime syndicates, man. But don't worry. Peace and freedom is on the rise. Love is on the rise. Even though those guys use violence against me, I send them love. I send them peace.
Hi, my name is David Rodriguez. I believe in the right to travel without government restrictions. Just cleared the court so there would be no. I was arrested for obstruction. I was declared incompetent and assigned a public defender against my will. I am stuck behind bars for 2 weeks for quarantine, and I am waiting to have 2 separate documents. In a similar way to Martin Luther. Okay, so he's comparing himself to Martin Luther King.
Fucking crazy, man. Find another job, man.
Parkour! Parkour!
Parkour! I'm good for now. All right, so what we're gonna do. Order. Are you capable of ordering Grubhub? You need help. Oh my God, you do have the Grubhub. She knows how to work the Grubhub. Wow. Damn. I need you to have a resting bitch face in order to recognize in order to unlock your phone.
All right, let's watch this one real quick. An Oaklawn police officer conducted a traffic stop. The police say 17-year-old Hadi Abdallah got out of the back seat and ran, and then they chased him. Police say the teen had a bag around his body that he refused to release, and they found a gun inside of the bag. A 25 caliber gun loaded with 3 bullets. Damn, dude, ammo crisis hitting everyone hard.
No, we're not doing the Raycon.
Oh, hey, what's no wonder that Raycon's everyday ear.
Another cool thing about ears.
Click on the link in the description below or go to buyraycon.com/operator to get 15% off your Raycon purchase.
Hands on the car. Anything crazy on you? Keep your hands up on the car for me.
Nope. Oh, bye.
Stop running! Stop! Hey, stay there!
That is the slowest running man in the world. Oh, those are super skinny jeans. I think those are keeping him from getting full extension of his legs. That is the slowest, fastest run I've ever seen in my life. Okay, so we're going to talk about distractionary strikes, also known as compliance strikes. So if you got your hands down here, if you're getting punched in the face, you're going to do this most of the time. And then if you have your hands in the same spot and you're getting punched in the legs or the kidneys, you're going to go like this, which means cops can get to your hands. And it's a common technique, and it makes people try to protect themselves, which means you can grab their hands and put them in handcuffs. This dude was just, going for a gun, and it took the cops a little bit longer to get him to comply and put his hands behind his back.
9-5 McVicker, 9-5 McVicker.
Got some leg shots there to the sciatic nerve on the side of the leg. Is that what it's called?
See it
Normally you would go, ow, and put your hand down, and they can grab your hand and put you in handcuffs.
Yes, I can, mother. Put your hand on.
I fucking love that. You can't hit me. Yes, I can, motherfucker.
Yes, I can, mother. Put your hand behind your back. Do it now. Here, pressure point. Pressure point. Put your hand behind your back. Do it now. Do it now. Hands behind your back.
Bap, bap, bap. You hear that? It's like a hammer hitting a steak.
Do it now!
Hands behind your back.
I mean,
oh, now we're driving.
I mean, I will say, in fairness, he does look like he has his hand in his pants. And that they're trying to grab his arm out of his pants, and he's refusing. So it's blurry camera footage, but that's what I'm seeing as well.
Drive stunning in the lower spine. So he did the drive stun to the lower back because, like I said, if you get hit in the kidneys or you're getting drive stunned to your lower back, your hands are going to go, ow! And you're going to grab the spot you're getting hurt at, which means the cops can grab your hands and put you in handcuffs. Yeah. So he probably just shouldn't have fucking done any of that, and he wouldn't have ended up getting punched in the face, leg, and tased a bunch of times. Texas man shoots woman in neck, but bullet exits and kills him. It's a perk, right? Or a spell? Like reflection spell or something? A Texas man accidentally killed himself after a bullet he fired from a gun exited a woman's neck and struck him in the leg. Officers saw a large amount of blood and a trail of blood in front of the apartment. Oh, it got his femoral. Officers were alerted to a call at a hospital where a man and a woman were found nearby in a vehicle with gunshot wounds. So they rode together to the hospital? Police identified him as 26-year-old Byron Redmond. Investigators said that Redmond had shot the woman and the bullet exited and struck him in the leg. He later succumbed to the injuries in the hospital. So it doesn't say she died, but they were both found in a car near a hospital.
Like,
that's why you don't shoot a girl giving you a BJ, says man.
How that happens. I understand, like, bullets do weird shit when it hits the human body, but that's so wild that it would shoot her in the neck and then somehow ricochet and hit him in the leg.
Wow. You know. Oh, okay.
No,
you guys have a dirty mind.
I understand
You know what?
if it hits a femoral artery, that's fatal. Right. I understand that that can kill him, but I'm just trying to figure out the trajectory of the bullet, of how it goes from the neck to the leg.
I was thinking he just like shot her and it bounced off of her spine or something and came back at him. Oh, he was getting a beach and he put it to the back of her neck.
Oh, god damn. Oh. Holy shit. Yeah, that'll do it.
It wasn't a ricochet. That makes way more sense. I wasn't even thinking about that. Damn, I am not a good detective. He was getting a beach and he put a gun to the back of her neck. And she lived, and he fucking shot himself in the femoral. Oh my god.
Wow.
Damn. Huh. That's pretty metal. I don't know. A lot of people don't realize that guns or bullets don't stop a lot of the times when they enter people. That's why one of the main firearm safety rules is know what's beyond your target also. The blow you to die for, you know. Oh god, he was getting the Glock. Or she.
Jeez. All right, Donut, what the fuck?
He got the Glock. He was getting the Glock. She got the Glock. There's so many jokes in there to be made. Lord have mercy. Oh, did you guys see this one? These two idiots?
On June 24th.
Yes.
The sheriff's deputy and the police sergeant threatening to arrest each other. It's so dumb.
Sergeant James.
I do want to take, I want to hear what Donut's take was it, but my brother and I, we did watch this last time.
Hiawassee Police Department conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle after observing it driving recklessly in Hiawassee, Georgia.
Good evening. How are you doing? Doing well, and yourself? I'm doing all right. What's your hurry? You're very recklessly from the city all the way here, man. In and out of traffic, not using turn signal. Man, I watched you. It took me this long to catch up to you.
I actually feel bad for the driver in this entire endeavor because the driver had nothing to do with whatever the hell was going on with these guys.
I'm sorry. After Sergeant James handed the driver his traffic citation, Sheriff Ken Henderson with the Towns County Sheriff's Office suddenly intervened with the traffic stop.
So what, we got city police and then the sheriff shows up?
I didn't write you for reckless driving or any of that. I wrote you for speed, just like I told you, 65 and a 45. I did.
Okay, he wrote him for...
That's pretty high, 20 over.
20 over. Said he was doing 70 plus, but he clocked him at 65, so he's giving him a ticket for doing 20 over. Perfectly understandable. Basic traffic stop, cop got on to him a little bit. Hey, man, you could have killed somebody. Here's your ticket. Regular shit.
Hiawassee City Hall, okay? Do you have any questions?
Sheriff Henderson approached.
All right, look, guys, I know I always say that I don't kink shame on this channel, but I'm going to kink shame that previous event, right?
The driver and asked him whether his traffic infraction occurred inside or outside the city.
A little much.
Sheriff Henderson and Sergeant James then get into an argument and threaten to arrest one another.
I haven't seen this yet, but this is already awesome.
All right, be careful.
Sir, got a question. Yes, come on.
Oh, that pissed me right the fuck off. If the sheriff came up on my traffic stop and started asking questions, that's not his traffic stop.
Inside the city or out here? Just right here. Okay.
Go pull the video at Bolero. You get on my traffic stop again, I will arrest you.
Yeah, I'll arrest you right now.
I'll arrest you.
Why is the sheriff fucking with this city cop?
Do it, buddy.
And we're going to
do it.
Charge you
it.
your ignorance.
Do it, Ode.
Go for it.
Do it. There's cameras at Bolero, and there's cameras at Napa. The seats are pulled out.
Shut your fucking mouth.
You don't talk to me like that. I'm not your boy.
Talk to you, fuck boy. You a fuck boy.
Thank you.
Boy. All right, Jeremy DeWitt.
Everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Count 302, status check.
10-4. Motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Dude, they have some history.
Yeah,
all right,
they
which
do.
one fucked the other's wife?
According to 11 Alive Investigates, they obtained an audio recording of Sheriff Henderson talking about Hiawassee police officers. The sheriff allegedly tells his deputies not to associate with Hiawassee officers because they're enemies of the sheriff's office.
Damn.
What the fuck, dude? Sheriff Ken Henderson. Hold on. When I was an officer, we worked pretty well with the sheriff's department. We had like joint task force and everyone got along. 11 Alive investigators obtained new video of the Towns County sheriffs arguing with another driver.
Enemy.
Kramer told 11 Alive investigations his family was on their way to church in May when a black SUV tried to get into their lane. I had to slam on my brakes, so I threw my hands up. I didn't know it was a cop until he was in front of me. Henderson wasn't in a squad car and he wasn't in uniform. He pulled Kramer over with flashing police lights in his unmarked car. Kramer said he started recording when he felt the situation going south. So is this sheriff just a fucking dickhead? It was right after he come up and said, let's see if we can't get you a ticket. My kids are terrified because of the anger that he's putting through the window. My wife's crying. My baby's starting to cry, all because of, I guess, I throwing up my hands? The sheriff, who never identified himself, calmed down, Kramer said, after he said he was being recorded. Is this sheriff just a fucking asshole? Bizarre
Sounds
moment.
like it.
I don't think it's bizarre. It just sounds like one of them seriously fucked the other one's wife at some point in time.
Jesus Christ. I mean, it's a theory. Whether it's a plausible theory, I don't know. It's on the way. Police impersonator. I actually haven't seen this one yet.
Oh, police impersonator. Fake cop claims to be working for National Weather Service, which I wanted to watch this one real quick. You guys like watching fake cops? Those are always fun to watch. This one's from Cop Watch. Are they like First Amendment auditors? What do they do? They just put raw body camera footage stuff up. Oh, it's an actual person doing commentary. Okay, so they're like more pro police, it seems like. I haven't seen this channel yet. Oh, he's got a patch wall too. That guy probably knows way more about policing and is more articulate than I am. Maybe less dick jokes and saying the word. It's getting pretty late. You want to go?
Yeah, I like to.
Oh yeah, we could totally up our game with Helix.
We're gonna so hard on this mattress.
Yeah, you take that.
Why do you keep bleeping out sleep?
Well, it's kind of fun. Look, try it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna so hard.
I can't wait to.
Oh yeah, give me that sleep.
What if you wanted a brand new, very comfortable mattress, but you didn't know quite what you needed? What if there was a place online where you could go do a quiz and figure out right away what kind of mattress you need and order it? Helix! Oh, no. 34. I don't need to mess this up. We'll go with 110. How does D-Nut sleep? Soft, medium, firm. Did I wake up with back pain? Oh, dude, come on. I was like in the Navy and a cop. There's my mattress, the Helix Dawn Luxe. Helix Sleep is premium mattresses customized to fit your needs, conveniently shipped to your front door. I think I got my first Helix about a year ago, and I love it. They bring it to your front door, you pull it into the bedroom, take it out of the box, and it inflates itself. They offer a 100-night sleep trial to see if you like it. They have a 10-year warranty, and they also offer financing and flexible payment plans. Head on over to helixsleep.com/donut operator to get $200 off your mattress and 2 free very comfortable pillows. This is a fake cop claims to be working for National Weather Service.
Oklahoma City Police pulled over Manuel Nava for a moving violation. It led to a fake cop case.
Hello. Hi. Officer Brock, Oklahoma City. License and insurance, please.
What's the reason for the stop?
Okay, let's look at this. What kind of car was that? Is this an old Crown Vic? It's a Jetta. Wait. Let's read that license plate. Does this say EOD? It does. It's a Jetta, and it has police lights and multiple antennas on it. EDD? It's just a basic plate. Okay, I thought that they were like trying to go full send like sheepdog military stuff. But thin blue lights in the back, multiple antennas, lights in the back. I've never seen a police car that's a Jetta.
Big cop.
There's even a spotlight on the front. Dude, she's even got an MDT computer in there. Dang. And dude, and very, very nice dash cam. And damn, she's got a radar in there too. Dude, that's they have the full set. I keep saying she, I don't know what. Manuel. Oh, that's a dude. Oh, sorry. I've never seen a Volkswagen Jetta police car, but that's even the center console that most police cars have.
Signals after changing lanes. You have to signal 100 feet prior to changing lanes.
I didn't know that.
Yep. That's how you change lanes properly.
Oh.
License and insurance, please. Is this like some type of old police car or?
Oh no, he definitely watches my channel. If he went full sheepdog, he watches my channel. You never go full sheepdog. Sean Penn, Sam I Am, went full sheepdog.
Well, yeah,
Sean Penn, 2001, I am Sam.
Yes, German cops use BMWs. I'm well aware of that. And I think the British... What are the Brits? No, I think they use Volvo. Volvos.
Went full
sheepdog.
Went home empty-handed.
I'm sorry, Manuel. You did this to yourself. So he said he works for the weather service, right? And he said he's like on duty for the weather service. I bet he's a Starfleet captain too. God damn. Damn, Bungalow in chat just murdered this man. Someone call the Ambu. I'm trying to be nice here. You guys are being super fucking rude.
Of course I'm
getting
gonna make a joke about
to a point in my life where
Would
it's like a lot of my
Starfleet officer
outside
in a Jetta
thoughts should be inside
looking like
thoughts,
a
and I'm
cop?
thinking more about them.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and have you step out, okay?
Volvos or Audis.
Doesn't matter. Pennsylvania versus Mims. Fake cop, bitch. Sorry, Manuel. I know you probably watch my videos.
Because
I'm not sorry. You did it to yourself. You're driving a diesel Jetta, fully outfitted with fucking old shit you pulled out of Crown Victoria.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, why am I being arrested?
No weapons, no firearms, nothing like that?
No, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead and step out for me.
Why?
Face away from me. Face away from me, okay? Put your hands behind your back for me.
All right, come on, 2009 Jonah Hill, get out of the car.
Can you interlace your fingers like you're praying? Interlace them. Like put your fingers together.
I'm not a
Why am I being arrested?
We'll explain all that here in just a minute, okay?
Oh, he does have red and blues in the front.
Oh, he's got red and blues in the front. Oh, damn, dude, he has a full police setup. Okay, I would say that he bought this from a police auction, but I've never seen a diesel Volkswagen Jetta police car. So he had to have stripped all of this out of a working police car, because that's even the same fucking NDT computers that police cars have. Same swivel mount, same center console, same power inverter over here.
This guy
That's weird. He put a lot of work into this. He works for the weather service. What's he going to do? Arrest fucking tornadoes or something? Fucking
dear
front push bumper on his diesel Jetta. Oh my god, dude.
What is this? One of you police officers?
Go get on a Grand Theft Auto 5 server and role play as a police. If you look closely, there's a Taco Bell holder where the patrol rifle would be. You know he put this together and then took a step back in his garage and looked at it and was like, this is gonna be so fucking sick. This thing is so cool.
Oh shoot, I think I missed it.
Got a gun in there? She just said it's a
Use
gun.
my virginity for sure with this one.
Is that a duty belt? Oh, that's a Glock right there.
Yep.
That's a pepper ball gun. I thought it was a Glock. It looked like the knurling on the back of a Glock. That's to shoot the tornadoes when it's thundering really loud. Take that, lightning. I turned it into spicy wind.
Fuck you, Thunder! You can suck my dick. You can't get me, Thunder, because you just got spots.
And then he takes his pepper ball gun. He's like,
Serial killer's trunk.
oh my God. Did you hear what one of the female cops just said? He's like a fucking serial killer.
Serial killer's trunk.
The serial killer's trunk. I feel like this is a department of only female officers, and they're all just cooking them too while we're cooking them. Dude's just not catching a break off of this bullshit. I mean, that'd be a great way to be a serial killer, is just to put some blue lights and act like you're a cop and pull people over. He's got a plate carrier with a thin blue line flag and some other stuff on it. Emergency management. With a sheepdog patch. He definitely went full sheepdog, and you never go full sheepdog.
There's one up front with a pepper.
Dude, he's got a duty belt, another duty belt? My man, just like get in shape and go apply at as many police departments as you can. You'll probably get hired. They're hurting for people right now. The only thing that I see right now is he hasn't said he's an officer, has he? So far, really the only thing you can charge him with is improper emergency vehicle lights. Every single bit of this stuff you can buy off of Amazon. Of course, 100% all day long. You can charge him for the lights. I don't know how much they can charge. Even if you have a badge that's a police officer's badge, like it says.
It depends on the state. In Florida, because I had to learn this because of Jeremy DeWitt, you have to, you can't just look the part. In Florida, you have to, how do they say it? Act as, or induce somebody to act as though you are a police officer. So there has to be an action in addition to looking the part. I don't know what Oklahoma does, but you have to induce someone to commit an action as though you were a
police, sheriff's deputies, or whatever on it. As long as you're not claiming to be a police officer, then there's really no way to prosecute that in court. From what I'm thinking, he never said he was a cop. As far as being a fake cop goes, we know what he's probably told people and what he's probably done. But what you can prove off of this traffic stop so far is just that he has.
You could probably, look and probably say, hey, have you ever been stopped by this guy before? Let us know, and then you can hook them up for the impersonation. But based purely on this traffic stop, they could probably only hit them up for the light.
As traffic infractions and those lights. I'm just playing the devil's advocate on this one. It's a weak case, man.
You have a spotlight, you have antennas, you have red and blue lights like we do. Only police officers should have those, okay? You don't work for the National Weather Service, okay? And an officer didn't give you those things to put on your car. So you're being arrested for impersonating a police officer, okay? Do you understand that?
Nava was booked on felony impersonation of a police officer.
That's a weak case.
If convicted, it is a maximum of 2 years in prison and a possible fine of $5,000 in Oklahoma.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely going to keep an eye on him after this, because there have been people, it's recorded, who have put police lights in their vehicles just to go murder and rape people. Yeah. Like, he shouldn't have been doing that, but that feels like a weak case, especially with the
Mandy, she likes Skyrim and Fallout as much as I do, if not more so.
Body camera footage of them calling him a serial killer. He shouldn't have been doing that, and he was a fucking idiot for doing that. But I don't know if they're going to be able to get the impersonating police officer charge in him when he never said he was impersonating a police officer. Because his attorney's probably going to argue something like, well, he's a huge supporter of police, and he just, he didn't know he couldn't have blue and red lights, and he just had all this gear because he likes police. I think I don't think he's gonna actually end up being convicted with it, honestly.
Whacker. Shut the fuck up, Ed. She and I walked around in public with me wearing the shirt, and she was okay with it. So you know what? I think that means she's a keeper. All right. First date. This is a first date shirt, y'all. We had our first date today, and I wore this shirt, and she's like, oh, she's a gamer. Prove it. Who's your favorite follower in Call of Duty? Yeah, and that is the correct answer. And Serana and Skyrim, which is also the. Well, no, I would say Lydia. In my opinion,
Lydia always dies.
I don't care. Lydia is still the OG.
Quest.
She's still the.
Hello, how you doing, sir?
All right, how's it going?
Pretty good. Reason I pulled you over, you don't have any headlights on, no rear lights.
Oh shit.
There we go.
Fuck you, Alpha.
Where are you coming from tonight?
I was having a couple beers. I'm going back to Plano.
Okay. Do you have your license and proof of insurance on you? Is that the old one? All right, so let me get that old one too. When we come across those, just because you got the new one, we take them and we shred them. Does that have any sentimental value to you?
No.
So you're okay if I do that with that one?
Oh yeah.
All right.
He said Valentine is the best follower in Fallout 4.
Headed back to Plano, you said?
Yep.
All right. Which one is the current address there? All right. Do you have your proof of insurance on you as well?
I don't have the proof of insurance. It's on my phone.
It's on your phone?
I got State Farm.
Okay.
And I don't really have the proof of insurance. I do have insurance.
Okay. Are you able to like pull it up on your phone at all?
I
or
haven't
no?
done News Now White Run
I really
yet.
can't, honestly.
You can't?
Not in a minute.
Okay. Can or can't?
Can't.
All right, that's what I thought you said. We just making sure.
Sorry.
All right, man. Hang tight for me for a second. I'll be right back with you.
I told her that my top 3 followers are Valentine, Strong, and Hancock.
1610.
All right, how many beers do you think you had?
Okay, well, I'm out here waiting.
I probably had 6 beers.
All right, obviously I got to make sure you're good to drive, right? That's my job.
I'm good to drive.
He was not comprehending on the hydrant side of the
What time did you start drinking tonight?
Right. It was early, like 7 o'clock or something.
Okay. Do you know how to count?
Yeah.
Can you count backwards from 53 to 38? Is that possible?
53, 38?
Yeah, 53 to 38.
52, 51, 50.
Let me ask you this. Do you know the alphabet?
Yeah.
All right, we're just going to go forward with the alphabet. Start with D, as in dog.
Miss Vandy
and
will
V
finish the
as in
stream
Victor.
as
So
soon
D
as
to
the
V.
food
Can you do that?
arrives, okay?
D to V?
Yeah.
So, Delta, Echo, Victor. I can't.
Okay. Were you able to pull up that proof of insurance for me?
I have insurance, but I was never pulled out.
You can't get it like online or anything like that?
I think I have an app.
Oh, it's all right, it's almost here.
What do you do?
Hey Siri.
Go ahead.
State Farm app.
I'm going to be out with one of the maintenance workers in the fairgrounds, checking the maintenance building.
Hey Siri. State Farm app.
Copy.
Thanks.
Three units, I just sent you his picture.
I definitely have insurance with State Farm.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I got maybe through email.
You don't get like email? Okay. You don't have like an email like getting the validation of it or anything with the expiration date?
Let's check it out. Let's go.
He said he wouldn't try to make it home.
This is, search.
Uh-oh.
Here's a good introduction for her.
Cerebral Tackle just super chatted with 100.
Yeah, I see that.
They said she has to see your reaction sooner or later.
The $100 super chat did not go off, actually. Uh-oh. Sorry, Cerebral. It didn't work. I don't know why it didn't work. Sorry. Sorry about that, Cerebral.
You know, honestly,
I thought the red lights went off, but
I don't really wear it.
I didn't get the
It is what it is, right?
Yeah, you can see how that's a
Power of
problem. You know,
life
that's a safety thing, man. You get in an accident and don't have a seatbelt on, you know, it's probably not going to look good.
I know it. It'd be worse.
Middleburg units have been giving that mail's info and picture as well. So we can check it down bag like this.
Just see the
over there.
Copy. Break for 1610.
It's definitely not working, but damn it.
He's
kind of looks bad.
digging for his
State Farm. I have a million emails from State Farm, but
see that.
Alright, I tried to call him back. He's not answering. I did leave him a voicemail. My partner advised when he initially called for parking permission, he wanted it for 2 nights, which is what she granted him when it was being told it was part of the proper side of the street.
That's what I have coverage.
Again, he was
Yeah, I mean,
highly
you gotta see the insurance car, you know what I mean?
I believe,
Alright, I'll stop with you,
Damn it.
Wait,
all right, man. See if you can find that. Okay, I'll be right
went
back
off
with
for
you.
Mandy, but not me.
16, wait, 1610.
Yes.
Yeah, when you're free, you mind stopping over here at Grindstone Tap House. He pulled in over here. I'm gonna run him through the rest of STs.
Copy that. Alright, 10's en route.
I don't even know how that worked, honestly.
Put your right foot directly in front of it in heel-to-toe fashion, just like this.
All right. Well, the guy made a damn foolish mistake, but
keep your hands at your side. Okay, this is a starting point. I'll explain. When I tell you to begin, you'll take 9 heel-to-toe steps forward. All right. When you get to your 9th step, you're going to take a series of slow turns, go to your left, and then take 9 back down. Okay. When you do this, you're going to look down at your feet, keep your hands at your side, and count your steps out loud. Okay. It's going to look something like this: 1, 2, 3, and so on until you get to 9. Okay. I only did 3, but you're going to go to 9. Okay.
Stretch out a little bit.
All right. Yeah, once you start, just go ahead and finish, okay?
So 9 that way, and cut them out. 9 back.
Yeah, do you want me to re-explain it, or?
No, I got you.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right. The last one is going to be the one-leg stand. So you're going to stand with your feet together, hands at your side. All right, you can pick either foot, whichever one you want. You're going to pick it up approximately 6 inches off the ground. Point your toe, keeping it parallel to the ground. And then you're going to look at your toe and count out loud: 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on. If you put your foot down, just pick it up and continue on. Make sure you look at your toe, keep your hands at your side, count out loud for me, okay?
So I pick up a toe?
Either one, it'll look like, yeah.
Oh.
I'll show you, okay? Yep. Yeah. Pick up either one, point the toe, 6 inches off the ground: 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006. So make sure you look at your toe, keep your hands at your side, and count out loud.
1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008.
Okay. All right, man, I'm going to place you under arrest for OBI. Okay, go ahead, face that way for me. Put your hands behind your back. All right, palms together. It's going to be more comfortable for you, I promise. All right. What do you need out of your car?
Phone?
Your phone? Sure.
Your wallet, probably.
I don't think they ever said. I don't think they had a breathalyzer on them. I think they just said, like, how many do you have you had to drink? Like, 6. Oh.
Oh, hi everyone.
All right, this will be the last one.
See you there. I'm just on Twitter arguing with congressmen again. Wouldn't you know it? Another congressman doesn't know dick about firearms. The only reason someone needs to own an assault weapon is for death and destruction. An AR-15 leaves a wound the size of a grapefruit and shatters organs. That's a weapon of destruction. Guys, please do me a favor. Head on over to fighthr127.com. It's on the firearmspolicy.org website. That's the bill where they're trying to take away your ARs. So go check it out if you don't want to give up your ARs. Hi everyone, Donut here. I've got a shooting today, a crazy shooting with Officer Leroy Jenkins. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute. Guess what? Florida man is back at it again. He's doing all sorts of crazy stuff again, but not the funny crazy stuff like Florida man caught on camera licking doorbell. Or Florida man fights off coyote with coffee cup. I smashed him.
Came at my legs first. I smashed him in the side of the head with the cup.
Or Florida man accused of intentionally pressure washing his neighbor. Or Florida man attacked by a crazy squirrel gone nuts. It was raised by a neighbor. Video of this too. Those are actually from a compilation that I made a couple of years ago. I'll make sure to put that video in the description below. This video is sponsored by Aura. Little known fact about me, I'm kind of obsessed with cybersecurity stories. I think hackers are cool as shit. When they're not stealing my internet, Aura is monitoring everything and they'll send alerts to your phone. It's pretty rad. They have all these cool features bundled together, including a virtual private network, and you can get 2 free weeks of Aura by going to aura.com/donut. On to the video. Like I said, Florida man hasn't been up to all the funny stuff like that. He's been up to the nefarious stuff that gets you shot in the throat by police officers with really cool red dots on their gun. But hey, don't feel bad for Florida man in this incident. He kind of did this to himself by murdering his father and then leading police on a high-speed chase while shooting at them in a crowded residential neighborhood. Definitely don't feel bad for Florida man. Sunday, July 10th, Florida. Lake County Sheriff's Department received calls from the 18-year-old suspect's mother who stated she was concerned about an argument the suspect had with his dad. What had happened was the suspect's mom was on the phone with the suspect's dad. The suspect was with his father and they were arguing over some truck keys because he wanted to use the truck and his dad said no. During the phone call, mom hears the gunshot and the line hangs up. You know what kind of call that is? Yep, domestic violence. Very dangerous. Lots of shooty-shoots with police stem from domestic violence. There's anger, jealousy, and emotions flying all over the place, and then the police have to show up and babysit you and figure out your problems for you because you can't act like a grown fucking adult. That's like 90% of policing. That and paperwork. Fuck paperwork. Deputies went to the house and found no one there, but they did find some clues in the house. What the deputies saw was a bloody shirt, shell casings from a gun, and a running shower. These are some pretty solid clues after the mother heard gunshots and then the line went dead and they can't find the dad now. Reports state he ended up dumping the body in a swamp. The next day, deputies spot the truck the suspect could be in and initiated a traffic stop. Our suspect did not want to pull over, so a high-speed chase took place. Shortly into the chase, the suspect leans out of his truck and starts shooting at police.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired, Lake! Shots fired!
They chase him for a while before the suspect crashes into a building. One of the officers stops a good 40 yards from the suspect, and the other officer sideswipes his partner and Leroy Jenkins right into the suspect's vehicle.
Copy, shots fired.
The suspect, now pinned inside of his truck, pulls out a gun and starts shooting at Officer Leroy Jenkins, who immediately returns fire through his own windshield. Officer Jenkins fires a couple shots out of his own windshield, bails, changes magazines, fires a couple more shots, changes magazines again, picks up his first magazine he dropped, pops it in, then covers the suspect again, who is now ducked down inside of the truck.
Stop!
At the same time, the deputy who just got sideswiped by Officer Leroy Jenkins unloads through the back windshield at the suspect, reloads, mag dumps again, reloads, then sees the suspect has crawled out onto his stomach. The suspect tosses his gun away and decides he don't want that smoke.
Let me see your...
Another officer had pulled up and was covering the truck and almost busted his ass. He didn't fire any shots. The suspect, who probably killed his father, dumped the body, led police on a high-speed chase, and tried to kill police, turns into a whiny little bitch after they shoot him 5 or 6 times.
Let me see your hand! Let me see your hand! Leg, just fire, leg! Leg, where are we in, man? We're at the intersection of 9th.
You were shot in the stomach. That's probably why you have.
Turn around! Turn around! Handcuff him on! I'll get medics! We're good.
He actually survived and was charged with 3 counts of attempted murder on a police officer, first-degree murder for killing his pops, shooting out of his car during a high-speed chase, and, of course, speeding and eluding. If you pay attention to the body camera, you can see that another very brutal incident took place only a couple feet away from the shooting.
What?
The guy wrecked the shit out of his moped. Well, that's all I got for you fine people today. Remember to go over to donutoperator.com to get some super sick merch, or to find my second channel, Operation Donut. I've been putting a lot of content on there. It's pretty super sweet. So that's all I have for you guys today. Please have a fantastic day.
Whacker. All right, guys, we're going to end it here because I got wings to eat and she's got a burger to eat. So we're both hungry. But thanks, guys, for watching. You guys now see that she's real. She's not a deep fake. Like I thought she was a deep fake until she actually arrived at the airport. To be perfectly honest, because I'm honestly, how am I supposed to say that, you know, there's no way she could be this attractive and love Skyrim and Fallout like as much as I did. You know, I had to confirm, but she's real. She's physical. There you go. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Have a good night. And take care of yourselves. Enjoy Masshole. I'm probably not gonna be on there. I got food to eat, so have a good one, and I'll see you guys next time. What's her name? I'm not gonna, you know. All right, her name's Danielle. All right, I don't know. Her name's Danielle. There you go. I wanted to respect her privacy. Right, Winston? Now, apparently, oh, don't worry. Winston has warmed up to Danny. Archer still needs work, unfortunately. That's how it goes. All right. Bye, guys. Later.